Mic check, mic check.
Mic check. Gee.
I'm kind of low, or you sound far away.
Yeah, I probably am. I've been with my mic.
All right, try again. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
All right. What it do, what it don't, what it is, and what it ain't. It's your boy, Don Otaku, aka Don Solo, aka Solo the Don, aka Solo D Swaggy, aka Star Dawn. I don't know. I just made that. And of course, this is Project Untitled Gaming Podcast. Not a working title. Episode 110. Of course, I'm here with my day one for now, but day ones will be coming soon. Talk about the gaming, the whole gaming, and sometimes a little bit more than the gaming. I don't know why my voice is going out. I don't know what's going on, but we gonna push through. But before I get into the introductions, let me go ahead and introduce the topics that we have for today. So first, Star Fox impressions. Gonna be talking about that. But as far as news, we have Xbox, PlayStation, fucking shit up. And then we got Nintendo doing something that nobody else in the industry is doing, as usual. We got GTA 6 price and details that came out to talk about, and more that we'll get into. But before we get into those topics, let me go ahead and introduce my kinfolk. We have Lord Mars, aka Big Z Ram, aka Marzarus, aka the Spirit of Truth, aka no S's on his chests. What it do? What go down? What you been up to?
I really ain't been up to much. I'm just catching up on anime since some of the seasons are finishing and stuff like that. I'm still waiting on Subnautica, the next Subnautica update. I played a little bit of Lego Batman, and that's about it. I had some family over, so really ain't get time to like game and stuff. I was gaming with them, but like some little stupid stuff because they be wanting to play scary games and never beating it and all this and all that. And I think what I did, I bought Green Hill on the Switch for them to play, but they didn't want to play that.
Green
They
Hill.
just want to play, yeah, Green Hill.
Sonic? Green Hill Zone?
No, not Green Hill Zone. Green Hill. It's like it's basically
Green Hill. Actually, I do know that one.
yeah,
I've
it's
seen that
basically
one
like
before.
the forest or whatever the fuck. But yeah, that shit's hard as fuck. Even on the easiest difficulty, like I'm like, bro, what? Like the controls is crazy. I'm like, bro, I was playing on the Switch one, so. But they wanted to play Minecraft, so let them niggas play Minecraft and stuff like that.
Minecraft's the scariest survival game out there.
Bro, I used to just watch niggas play scary games with these little niggas all the time, so they be wanting to play scary games. So, but yeah, man. Have I played anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, I haven't played anything new.
All right. And as for myself, as you can see on the screen, Star Fox 64 remake, reboot, whatever you want to call it.
Star Fox.
It's definitely Star Fox 64, but I will say this is probably the best that a 1-to-1 remake can get. Like, obviously the gameplay for the most part is still the same. The only real change to the gameplay is the mouse mode and being able to go into first person when you go into mouse mode, which is pretty cool. But other than that, it's like stages, enemies, the waves, like the feel, everything is essentially the same. So if you still remember all of the ways to go to the different paths in each level, then it's still gonna be the same. You're gonna remember it.
Like the pad, like it shows, it's like on N64 it was like you could go left, right, or you could go straight. It's still like that, right?
Yeah.
Like the pad,
so like there's
like
certain missions that you do where completing certain objectives will allow you to go to a different, like go to another stage that you weren't able to go to before. Yeah. Or there's some missions where you can fail. Like there are missions where you can fail, like that one mission with Bill the dog, and if you don't defeat the enemies in time, then you lose, or you have to destroy a certain amount of things before then you fail that mission, and then you end up going to a different planet because of that.
Or the rescuing the Slippy mission and shit.
You can stop Slippy from getting slapped to the lava planet, which nobody ever wants to go to that fucking planet.
Nobody, no, bro. What? Nobody wants that in the last mission, or like the two hardest. That and like the what else?
The Star Wolf mission, Venom 2, like on Venom.
Yeah,
bro,
Venom.
So I finished my first run. Obviously, I'm gonna play more because
you gotta play it. You can't just play that bitch one time and then like you have to keep playing that bitch over, because it's a short game, but it's multiple paths, so you gotta play it over.
Yeah. So, and honestly, for me, I didn't even feel like I did my favorite mission. Like I didn't do any of my favorite missions. So the path,
you played that for last. Yeah.
I took the waterfall in the first stage. Fought the little whatever the fuck that thing was. We ended up going through Sector X. Went to the water planet where you get the submarine, the blue marine. Did that one. Then went through the asteroid field. I did the Landmaster mission with the train, where you're following the train and destroying all the supplies.
Yeah, I remember that mission, the following the train mission. I usually always go that way. Take
and
that
then
route.
we did the
asteroid belt mission.
Those little UFO looking things in space. And then we got to Venom. Like, and then that was literally the only mission where we did all range mode, which was fighting Star Wolf for the first time.
Yeah.
Like I remember that mission, that's the second time you fight Star Wolf. I didn't even fight him once.
First time? You even fought him the first time?
I never fought him the first time. So we got all the way to the end, and then we fought Star Wolf. Bro, I be forgetting how hard it is to keep everyone alive in those battles. Bro, all you hear is, where's my backup, folks? Bro, I cannot, and then like slip, like all of them are getting tailed. And I'm like, I can't save all three of y'all with like, y'all need to not get caught. Like, why are y'all always getting chased and not chasing?
Exactly.
So like every time I would try to save somebody, the other person would just die before I could save them. I kept having to restart. I was like, bro, this shit sucks. So yeah. But graphically, this is the graphical showcase for the Switch 2. This is the best looking game from Nintendo like ever. The voice acting, the cinematics, and the cutscenes, they're all like A1. They did an amazing job.
Why? That's what to hear.
Okay. let me actually fast forward. But yeah, like the environments, the explosions are crazy, bro. They got that Watch Dogs. You remember when Watch Dogs, they first showed Watch Dogs, and they had that crazy explosion at when the car crashed, and it was supposed and then you play the actual game, and that shit looked like ass. They got the Watch Dogs pre, like before the game came out, cutscenes. I mean, explosions. Like they got.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, there's plenty of effects going on. The water look crisp. You feel me? You feel me?
Like the R-Wing going over the water, and you just see like they did a really good job. A lot of attention to detail. The new cinematics flesh out the characters a lot more, especially like Falco. Like Falco is kind of a one note kind of character before, but now like when you do the briefings before the missions, you actually get to understand Falco a bit more. You get to understand Slippy and Peppy a bit more. Even like Fox, he's different because he actually has like this thing about his dad and how, you know, like Peppy always like, I bet your father would be proud. You need to run Star Fox like your father did. This is the way your father. And he's like, bro, like I'm not my dad. I'm trying to do this my own way. You know, I run Star Fox now. We're gonna do things my way. So yeah, they also showed the James McCloud cutscene at the beginning of how he died. I still don't know if he's actually dead or not.
Like, bro, why don't we just get the prequel, bro? Like, why don't we just get that, bro? Like why don't we play as James McCloud? Like, bro, like, or is it gonna be a thing where if you 100% the game and you like on every difficulty, you unlock that? You feel me? You unlock the James McCloud prequel part of the game or whatever. Like, that'd be cool as fuck.
I don't know about that, but there's also a brand, like the biggest change is the multiplayer. They revamped the multiplayer completely. Ew, AI Teach, get out of here.
Well, AI Teach.
Yeah, AI Teach.
Wait, hold on. There's an echo, and I'm trying. That isn't AI. That's just badly traced.
But
God damn, I'll be back.
All right. But the multiplayer has been completely revamped, and it's 4v4. You either play as Star Fox or you play as Star Wolf, and you have like different objectives. There's like, it's kind of what do they call it? It's basically domination. There's a area that you have to stay inside, and whoever like occupies it the longest wins. But then obviously there's enemies.
All right, I'm back.
There's like AI enemies, and then there's there's bots.
Wait, did you play the multiplayer?
Yeah. So there's like bots.
I streamed it last night, bro. They were targeting me. I was getting targeted, bro.
Bro, I
don't like the camera though. The camera was too far back, I think. Like, everything looks too small.
I mean, there's a lot going on, so I understand why they would want to do that.
I mean, I get it, but it's like, it just makes it like a chore to like scan for like enemies and shit, because they're all tiny because the camera's so far back. But it's cool. It's alright. I might actually play some more of it tonight.
Yeah, so like the multiplayer is definitely better than what they had on the N64, because that was literally just 4 players. Like, just go at it. Like, this one has some Mario Kart elements to it, because you can get different items that'll replace your bombs. You just got to go through like the little question mark. Is there literally a question mark?
Is that
just
what
like
that
Mario
was?
Kart?
See, I didn't even understand that, bro. I was like trying to learn while I was playing. I did not understand none of that shit.
Yeah, no, you have to fly through those question marks, and they give you different items. and there's like, it's not just the bomb from the campaign. Like the campaign is literally just that one bomb. In the multiplayer, they have proximity mines, they have lasers that shoot alongside your regular lasers. They like surround you and they shoot them shit.
See, I didn't even get that. They're targeting me on purpose, and we still won. That's the craziest part. But I was getting targeted, bro. I probably killed like 2 people.
But yeah.
Wait, did you get the true ending or did you get the fake ending?
What's the true ending?
The true ending is when John McCloud became.
He shows up. He guides you through the end. He's like, follow me. Did you say John McCain?
Get it or not? John McCain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
you know
so I got that ending where you follow him through the whatever the fuck while it's exploding and you're trying to escape. He said, Fox, use the force and run. But yeah. But this is, like I said, like when it comes to one-to-one remakes with minimal changes to gameplay or story, this is probably as good as it gets. And it's either you gonna like that or you're gonna be like, I wish they changed more. Honestly, I don't have that much of a problem because Star Fox 64 still holds up to this day. And this game proves it. It only sucks that I just know everything. Like there's no surprise.
You know everything already.
Like I know really how to get every single. I know how to reach every planet. That's the one thing that sucks. Like I don't have anything that kind of surprises me outside of the multiplayer, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you never played Star Fox, like Sebagos, he's playing it for the first time. I'm like, bro, you about to experience peak. Bro, even the lighting in this game is crazy. I feel like they got some kind of ray tracing or they just got really good baked lighting. But
yeah,
Star Fox, I highly recommend. If you already a Star Fox fan, it's no brainer. If you've never played Star Fox, still a no brainer. Like, definitely check this game out. But other than that, still on NBA to run. Count your days, NBA to run. They did an update. They did some balancing like updates. I have not noticed anything at all. Kawi is still slapping balls. Pause. Jesus. Kawi is still stealing the ball at like with no effort. Shea is still Shea. Wimby is still blocking shots from 50 feet away from you. Like, I haven't noticed anything balance-wise that has been fixed. But I'm not complaining either. Like, the game is still fun. I know what it is. It is what it is.
Okay, I'm back.
And we enjoyed it.
Nah, man, that's the same game. It's the same game since the Super Nintendo, bro. Let's talk about it.
We talking about NBA to run now. You way too late for
that. Okay. Okay, all right. You can dismiss my hot take.
I mean, it is the same game outside of
since the SNES
and Adventures. But
it's always the same game. That's one thing. I wish you added more. Like I felt
Star Fox and F-Zero are literally the same in the sense that every entry is just a remake or reimagining of the same game. Like the SNES F-Zero and F-Zero 64 is the same game. It's just in 3D. Game. And then GX is just the same as 64, except it's in HD or not HD, but better.
GameCube.
Like, you know.
Exactly.
But if Valen Studios, which is the developer who did Star Fox, hey, give them F-Zero. Let them do the same for that. I'll take it. Because that engine,
the Re-Rock is getting crazy.
That engine is amazing. Use that engine with F-Zero, that's gonna be hype.
I kind of agree with that though, in a way.
Like, I don't look, Star Fox, Metroid, and F-Zero. Those are the games, the only Nintendo games where I like the graphics got to be good for those. Those are like the graphical showcases for Nintendo.
You think we're gonna get a surprise F-Zero soon?
I think we're gonna get
F-Zero Star Fox.
I think we're gonna get an F-Zero announcement next year, and then F-Zero is gonna come out in 2028. And I also think that we're gonna get a new Star Fox, a brand new Star Fox. Like,
so you're telling me, bro? So you said no, I can't. I don't believe that only Star Fox and what is it, Tamagotchi Life is coming out for the Switch this year. Like, I'm refusing to believe that.
All right, if we look at the Switch One, the revivals were, we'll say definitely Famicom Detective Club. That's a super old one. They had Super Mario Strikers, which didn't have an entry since the Wii. Who else?
That was this year?
No, that was Switch One. I'm talking about Switch One revivals. What else games got revived in the Switch era? Is that it? Can't think of any more off the top of my head. Technically, Wii Sports with Nintendo Switch Sports. But yeah, I mean, like Switch 2, Switch 1, I guess they were on both. Metro Prime was dormant for fucking decades, so that one counts. But I think F-Zero is definitely happening. It's way too. There's a right, the writer was on the wall with F-Zero 99 that they're thinking about F-Zero again.
All right, so Star Fox, right? Like, they basically announced it and then dropped it within like less than like a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah,
is that correct?
They announced
and that's
it
basically what
April,
they did with Mario Kart
at the beginning of May, and it dropped at the end of June.
All right, so and that's basically what they did with Mario Kart World, right?
Yeah.
April so 2nd. Really, the games are dropping like within like 60 days of the announcement, right?
Not 90 all days. Of them, because we got like Xenoblade Genesis that's coming out 2027.
I'm talking about first party, buddy.
Xenoblade Genesis, that is first party.
That's not first party enough. If I'm questioning,
that is as first party as it gets. If anything, Star Fox is less first party because they had a third party studio make the game.
Nah, bro, hell no. I'm not buying it.
But 60 days, within 60 days, you feel like that's what they're gonna do with F-Zero?
I mean, honestly, that's what it's looking like for everything else. Like, if Mario Kart World came out like that, and even Donkey Kong came out like that too, right?
Donkey Kong was announced in April and came out in July.
I guess Donkey Kong took a little longer, but it's like within 2 to 3, like 60 to 90 days.
Nah, they do within 6 months usually. That's usually their shtick.
All right, what about Metroid? Because Metroid got announced like Prime right when
4,
Donkey Kong.
That was an exception. Metroid Prime 4 and Bayonetta 3 were exceptions because those were announced like 7 years before they released.
I guess. All right, but yeah, I mean, I'll just accept the fact. It seems like they're dropping within like a couple months after announcing, so we're never gonna really know until we get down to the wire or whatever. But I would want to see F-Zero. I would want to see Mario Maker and Smash specifically.
Mario Maker is
Nintendo.
100% happening, especially with the mouse mode, which is literally made for that. They're gonna do that shit. They just did the Super Mario Wonder DLC, so I'm pretty sure they've been working on Mario Maker as well, and it's gonna have the Wonder art style.
Oh man, I do not want to even. I can imagine that's gonna be some bullshit.
Create your own Wonder seeds is gonna be the greatest thing to ever happen to Mario Maker.
They're never gonna let you make your own nothing, bro. Come on, what?
All right, but back to what I was playing. Like I said, NBA to Run. We still having fun with that so far. Played again yesterday. Rage quit. It be like that sometimes.
Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Tekken God Daddy Supreme. Yes, that's me.
I don't think so.
Nah, most definitely.
I don't know.
God Supreme. Hey, look, you could question everything you want, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
I don't know.
I'm top 5% in the world, I believe, possibly.
What up, Stu Jersey? That ain't what the leaderboards say.
Hey, bro, where are you at on the leaderboards?
I'm at the
Fuck,
top.
I thought.
You ain't see me?
You're not at the top. I don't see you. I don't recognize you.
I just changed my name to whichever one it says at the top.
Right. All the naysayers that doubted my skills, yeah, y'all better check y'all stuff or face me. That's it. There's no other alternatives.
But yeah, other than NBA to Run, been playing Undisputed. I am the world middleweight champion, about to relinquish my belt and go to the middle heavyweight, and then heavyweight. I'm about to take all the belts. Wait, I feel like I'm missing one in between that, but we're not gonna talk about it. Light middleweight? Wait, I don't know, man. But yeah, Undisputed still with that. But I did play some Steam Next Fest demos, including 2 fighting games, quote unquote, that are very interesting. One of them is Polyfighter, and this is a roguelite fighting game where
this shit like Street Fighter 4.
It is not.
It kind of like Street Fighter 4 to me. Maybe the training mode or whatever.
the training room kind of, I guess. But this game is a roguelite, so instead of having a character who has like all of their moves and their combos and everything, as you defeat enemies and progress through the roguelite adventure, you gain new moves that get added to your repertoire, and you are able to mix and match all of these different abilities. And it actually plays a lot like Killer Instinct.
Is that Fake Deadly?
Oh no, this one's not the Killer Instinct one. But
hey, how much is this?
It's only a demo right now. It's not out yet. But you start off with a special, you start off with a couple of like super moves, or no, you start off with a couple of special moves. You have one super, and then you have like your regular attacks. And then as you defeat enemies, you take their abilities. So like if you defeat someone, they're using like ice powers, then you'll be able to take one of their ice abilities, whether it's a projectile or whether it's like a Shoryuken or some shit, and then you'll add it to your repertoire, and you can just keep going, you keep on defeating enemies, but you only have 3 lives, which is 3 rounds. Like you can't lose 3 rounds. You get a little bit of health every time you win, but you basically got to maintain your health. So they do have some attacks that are like taken straight out of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and other 2D fighters. Like there is a Shoryuken, there is a Tatsumaki, there is a Hadoken, there's Balrog's punch, that like the charging punch. They have all of those moves. They have like the fireball from Liu Kang. They have all kinds of things like that. And they actually feel good to like combo together, even when you have
we
mix.
need more of this though. Like cause I was just telling TJ that I want a continuation of Alpha. Like
Alpha
you feel
3?
me? Yes, bro.
Max,
like
the world tour mode.
Bro, like I want it to feel like Alpha. I want the game to feel like Alpha 3. Like I want a game that feel like Alpha 3. It don't have to be from Capcom, but I want a game that feel like Alpha 3.
Yeah, this definitely has that World Tour Max kind of feel to it. And as you like progress through the stages, they'll have like places where you can heal when you lose too much health. There's shops where you can buy new moves. And then there's like the special fights where you're fighting a boss, or you're fighting an important character, and they actually have like a story to it, where it'll go into a cutscene when you meet certain characters, and obviously they're going to be a little bit stronger. But I actually had a lot of fun with this. The game felt good to play. I was at some point I got to a point where I could just cheese my way. Like I found some moves. I was like, okay, I was able to just cheese my way through like most of the fights. So like every attack, as you like you get to higher ranks, you'll have attacks, and it can be the same attack that you've already had, but they'll have a special ability attached to them. And sometimes they'll like the later ones will have like 3 different abilities attached to them. They're like status effects, I guess. So some will be like lifesteal, fire, ice, lightning, things like that get added onto the moves. And I had this grab that was a lifesteal and lightning grab, and I was cheesing my way through the fights using that shit. But then I got to like the third map.
Mm-hmm.
They all learned how to parry grabs. Like every time I would grab, they would counter it, and then I would be the one on the floor every time. And I literally had to retire that move because they were not letting me do that shit no more. So you can cheese until you get to them later stages, and they will find a way to get through that shit. So you can't cheese for long. But I never got to the end of I wasn't able to beat the end. But I got to like the 3rd out of the 5th or 4th. I actually don't know what the end game was. But this game was a lot of fun. Polyfighter. They still have the demo up on Steam Next Fest, so check that out. And then I played another fighting game that isn't like a competitive fighting game, and this one's called A Fighter's Nova Mindara. So this game is definitely more like Killer Instinct in the way that it plays, which I love. Okay. And the way that this one is, think Broken Bond, Naruto Rise of the Ninja. It's a JRPG like adventure mode where you're going through the story, you're collecting items, you're doing puzzles, and then whenever you see an enemy in the overworld, you can sneak up on them to get an advantage, and then you go into the 2D fighter gameplay. And the story here is you play as this girl named Maya. She's a part of this tribe, and this tribe like they have a fear of these marked people, which she befriends. Like they're called the cursed ones or the marked ones, something like that. She befriends one of them, the marked people, and she finds out that her brother, who is the new chief, is just gonna plan, like he planned on just killing all of the marked ones, including her friend. So she basically tries to take him away. Like she goes on an adventure to get away from the tribe and save him. But this game is a lot of fun because like the actual adventure part of it is pretty fun, very Zelda like in a sense, like the puzzles and everything. You have this boomerang that you use to collect objects or to complete puzzles, and then you like find enemies in the overworld. It is a tag fighter also, so you team up, like you switch between Maya and Mindara, and from the trailers I think it is a 3v3. So as you grow your party, you'll be able to switch out who's fighting with you, and then you'll be able to like switch between them. But this game actually had a way better, like I feel like the fighting in this game was way better than Poly Fighter. The enemies were, I mean, it was like the beginning of the game, so I'm not saying like too much. I'm not gonna put too much credence on this. Like the enemies were kind of ass until you got to the boss, which was her brother. That, like, he put the pause on me. Pause. I don't know why I said that, but pause. He was definitely a lot like harder to fight than the other enemies. Like he gave me way more of a challenge. He ended up killing one of my characters. But yeah, this one was way more fun than I thought it was gonna be, because it kind of looked kind of dingy as far as the art style. I was like, I don't know about this one. But then when the gameplay happened, I was like, okay, hold on, let them cook. I do like the way that they do specials in this game. So instead of just doing like the command, whenever you hold LT, it goes into a turn-based, like it stops the fight, and then it goes into like this turn-based kind of view, and then you're able to select your special. And both characters, Mindara and Maya, have they have their own specials. So Maya can heal herself, and then she has like an she has a Vism type of special where yeah, she moves faster, and then her attacks kind of double. And then Mindara has this like rock smash that can lift the character in the air to either continue a combo or to break their guard. And then he also has like an armor so that he can super armor his way through all attacks. So I thought that was pretty cool because they added like turn-based JRPG elements to the regular like fighting game. But this one surprised me. I think out of everything I've played in Steam Next Fest so far, this is the one I'm like highest on. So Fighters Nova Mindara, terrible title, but great game. And then what else? Oh yeah, I played a normal golf game. That's the name of the game. And as the title suggests, it's not a normal golf game at all. It is the opposite. My bad. The opposite of a normal golf game. So if you play like Mario Golf or Hot Shots Golf or even like PGA Tour, those type of games, if you're not playing Wii Sports or VR golf or anything that actually uses motion controls, the actual golfing in those games is not really that in depth. It's like press A again when the timer hits. And it's mostly about adjusting to the wind and stuff like that more than it is about trying to get a good swing. Like once you get the timing right, it really doesn't matter. It's like you just do that shit easily. But this game gives you like there's so many parameters to hitting the ball that you have to monitor at the same time, that it's like, bro, like this is basically as in-depth as you can get with a golf game without it being actual motion controls. So essentially you have to control this stick figure looking thing in the corner, and then you use the mouse to like guide the hands to hit the ball, which is pretty hard to kind of gauge at first. I did get used to it, but they start off with like, yeah, you just have to aim the hands of the stick figure, and then you have to follow through. You have to consider your power too, because if you slowly do it, you won't get enough power. If you do it too fast, you'll overshoot. So you have to pay attention to like how fast you're moving the mouse, and then also like the angle that you're hitting the ball. Because sometimes if you only hit the top of the ball, that shit's just gonna roll. If you hit all the way at the bottom, you'll hit the grass and it'll just pop up. So that alone had its own learning curve. But then they gave you another parameter where you have to pay attention to the angle of your putt and the spin of the ball. And it's like, okay, now I got two things. And then they introduce a third thing to it at the same, and you have to pay attention to all three of these things every time you swing. And you have to make sure all of these are green if you're trying to hit the ball straight. Which, like, what? This actually was like, okay, this is
Irish Spring Green.
What was that?
I said you said Irish Spring Green.
Irish Springs for what? We
said it got green.
He don't know better.
Irish Spring Green.
Yeah.
You don't know better.
But yeah, like this game was actually pretty hard to get everything, like get a perfect shot. You actually have to work for it, which is cool because most golf games, like that shit is too easy. But this game also has it's like an adventure, like it's an adventure game. It's an open course game where you go, like whenever you're not golfing, you go into first person and you walk around and complete objectives. But it actually has a story and it's very Portal. Also, like the character that you play as is literally a real person. It's like a full motion video, like those old, like basically like Mortal Kombat. Like it's a real person in the Mortal game Kombat world. It's just a video of him.
Like the old Need for Speed.
Yeah. So like you can, like even in first person you can see like a real hand with the real club. It's just like
I remember they used to make games like this,
bro. They don't
real
even
people
do that shit no more.
And shit. That shit look trippy.
But
they had one game that was like that. It was that scary game about the hotel.
Scary game about the hotel.
The hotel. They need to bring back what you call. It's not dead. Is it Dead to Dead? Whichever the one where you have to have the gun to shoot.
House of the Dead.
House of the Dead. And then what was the other one that wasn't?
They got two remakes out.
What was the one? Okay, besides the zombie, what was the one that wasn't zombies? And you were
Time Crisis.
It's called it's called Crisis, not Time Crisis.
Wait,
they need to bring that.
No, you're talking about the
it is called Time Crisis.
Yeah, Crisis was the suit.
With the
You in a
guns,
suit.
I'm
not
just
by it.
talking about Time Splitters. Yeah, it is Time
Yeah.
Crisis. But there is like I saw a commercial on TikTok with the gun. It's like a wireless Bluetooth gun controller with all the games on there. And then I saw that it had Resident Evil 4. I'm like, how the fuck do y'all got Resident Evil 4 on this bitch? I'm like, they put Resident Evil 4 on rails. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
they
crazy.
did. But like, so basically, like the story of this game is crazy. And it has that Portal humor and like, so you basically wake up at this golf course, and then there's someone who's like talking to you through cameras and speakers, and he's like, "Oh, I'm glad that you're here. You signed up for this golf course." And like you sign up for these golf classes, and I'm here to teach you how to golf. And then he's like, "Oh, you don't remember anything? You have amnesia?" He's like, "Oh, well, you signed the documents and paid us like while you were still conscious, so you know the contract still stands. You basically can't leave here until these classes are done, basically, essentially." So he's like trapped here, and he's doing all of these different golf related objectives. And there's just some guy just talking to you through speakers. You don't know where he is. Like is giving me Portal vibes with like Gladys and Shell.
Definitely
But-
Portal vibe.
I just realized that was a real person. That's fucking
Or
hilarious.
so-
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
I just the hands, yeah, when it was in first person, but I just realized. So is he the person that made the game? Or
Probably.
he's just the actor? He's just the
He's
actor.
like, I don't know how to make 3D people. I don't know how to make 3D models for people. I'm just gonna
But I know how to
3D
golf.
record myself.
Bro, just like those picture on like those picture option like little interactive YouTube games or whatever the fuck with people and they just use their live their PNGs or whatever the fuck. JPEGs or whatever.
Yeah. But this game was actually a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to the full release whenever that comes out. And was that really everything? No. Oh, okay. I have one more. All right. There's this game. Like, y'all know I love simulators. And y'all also know I make beats, music production, all of that. There is a game called Offbeat where you essentially get a sequencer from your uncle, and he gives it to you. He's like, yeah, he's like, I got this off of somebody, but I don't know how to use it, so I'm gonna give it to you. But the condition is you gotta make me a ringtone for my phone. And so basically you get the sequencer, and all you have is this toy piano, and then you can actually make music using the instruments that you get in here and putting it in the sequencer, and it actually works just like a DAW, like FL Studio or something like that, which is really cool. And like I was basically making different jingles, and then I was able to make his ringtone. And then as you like do this, it's like, okay, someone like, he basically tells you like, oh, someone I know heard my ringtone. He's like, man, where'd you get this ringtone? And he told him that his nephew made it, and now they want to hire you to make jingles for their hotel, like in the elevator. And so you keep getting these jobs to make jingles. Exactly, Jamie Foxx from the Jamie Foxx Show. You making jingles for these companies, and as you progress and you get more money, they'll like tell you what they want. So it's like, okay, I need you to make a piano, like it needs to sound like a piano melody. And it doesn't matter like if you know how to actually make something that sounds good or not. Like, it's not the quality of the song or like how good it sounds. It's just you have to meet certain parameters. Like it's like, okay, we need a chill piano sound. And it's like, okay, and like you pick up the toy piano and it has like different sounds on it. So you got to make sure that you're doing a piano. And then the other, like, it'll be like, okay, we need you to make a longer, like it needs to be longer than 4 beats. And then that's when it starts to like, okay, wait, now you're actually like, it teaches you how to actually make music in a DAW. Like it teaches you how to make music, because at first it's like you're limited. You only have that little toy piano and you have the sequencer, but it's only 1 bar. And then you, like, as you progress, it's like, oh, we need you to make something with 4 bars. And it's like, okay, how do I do that? And then it opens it up. It's like, okay, now I can do 4 bars of music. And it's like, okay. And then it just keeps progressing. You get more instruments, you get like upgraded tech, and then you're basically like learning the ins and out of an actual like DAW, like FL Studio or Fruity Loop. I mean, I said Fruity Loops, that's the same thing. Like Reason, Logic, all of those.
It's teaching you how to use the software, but it doesn't show you the whole entire software at once.
Yeah, because that's the thing that like throws people off. When you first go into FL Studio, they throw so much at you that it's like, oh shit, like you get overwhelmed. So exactly. Like they're like tutorializing it and gamifying it, and even like teaching you like music theory, because it's like, okay, we need something that has like a rising melody. And like what is a rising melody? Is like the tempo, like basically the notes have to get higher as they progress, or like it needs a falling melody. And like it's like, okay, like I love the educational value of this game, but even without that, the just like being able to play with all of these things and doing like the simulator like aspects of it, I love everything about this.
It's basically a beat making version of Rocksmith.
Yeah.
But like I heard another thing, that there's a thing called Slopsmith, because of the Rocksmith is a subscription now. So there's people that made this thing called Slopsmith, and it basically is Rocksmith, but you could put in whatever songs you want or whatever.
That's what's up. I once they put Rocksmith as a subscription, I was like, yeah, I'm okay.
Good. Dead. Unless you got the OG, Rocksmith, which I don't even know.
The not 2014 edition or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure those are hard to find now. But yeah, Offbeat, if you have any interest in like making music, or you just like simulator games in general, this game is pretty fun. But that's essentially all that I've been playing this week. Spitta, how's it going? What you been up to this week? Teach.
Yeah.
How you been?
I'm playing Star Fox and Smash Bros. And I'm taking Daddy Master Supreme Ultra Edition or whatever the fuck. And hey man, I've been on the grind, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, I think I might play Star Fox tonight though, because I want to actually get good. I don't know what I was doing. I only played 1 match and I didn't know what I was doing like 90% of the fucking game. So yeah, I might play it again tonight.
If I see you streaming, I might join.
This nigga basically didn't know what.
Wait, you gonna like team up or what?
This nigga basically didn't know what
team up or whatever.
We're gonna get blown up. We're gonna get blown up like the Rogue Squadron, bro.
Luke, why do you turn off your targeting computer? I always feel that.
One thing
it's over.
that I mean, one thing, like as a kid when I played Star Fox, I would never break. Break did not exist to me. Like
Yeah.
Bro, that's what I was
how
just telling.
important
I was just
breaking
telling.
is in this game.
Bro, I was just telling TJ that. I was because he was telling me how he was
Bro,
playing.
I got to Andros like 4 times because I just was refusing to
I'm
break,
like,
bro.
no, nobody ever breaks. We never break, bro.
Nah, break is literally only for Andros, bro. Like,
You know what?
you gotta break and go to the corner of the
Andros was
screen
gonna
and
be
shit.
way scarier in like 4K, but nah.
Honestly, I think this game is way easier.
Andros is still as scary as it gets. Like you will never get anything scarier than that.
Nah, honestly, this Andros kind of has some swag on him. I thought he was gonna be way dirtier than this. Because, you know, 64 Andros was dirty.
Bro, N64 Andros was nightmare fuel. This
Bruh.
thing just looked like a big head monkey.
What is this nigga doing, bro?
I just remember that nigga had fat cheeks, bro.
Bro, yeah, his cheeks had too much
That
jiggle
chewing
physics, bro. So that shit
animation
was just
on the N64,
Bro,
like that shit was worse. That shit was worse than Professor X chewing the P for like super slow. If y'all remember that episode from Powerpuff Girls when his nigga was being held hostage.
Oh no, I don't remember. I don't remember that.
If Spittle was
But
here,
yeah,
he
man.
would be like, I know which one you talking about. But he a hoe.
But nah, man.
Hey, let the nigga know.
Nah, honestly, I think this game was way easier than the 64 game.
Well, they do have the expert
can't
difficulty
quantify it,
that you
though.
unlock. So once you get the expert difficulty, I'm pretty sure they gonna light your ass up.
I'm ready for it.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, I died on. Wait, which route did you take? Because I went to Solar, and I was getting my shit burnt up, boy.
Nah, I bypassed all of that shit
Huh? How'd you bypass that shit?
by going the up. Like I only went through the up path of the map.
Oh, so you did all the shit on Corneria and shit, huh?
Yeah, so I went from. I didn't like I went the other path on Corneria into Sector Y, into Meteo, the asteroid field, into the Aquas, the submarine mission.
I never ever got this.
Damn, I didn't get to submarine
I
mission.
never
Alright.
played this mission.
I was gonna run that shit back tonight anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah. Stu said, "How is Star Fox? I only played an hour. If like
It was
this
cool.
is as good a 1-to-1 remake as you can get. That's how I feel. I would love if
Yeah,
it was
it's solid.
they had more changes out like in the gameplay and like added some stages, added something. But
Or added like a couple missions after the ending.
yeah,
or
like
something, you
either
know?
prequel or like epilogue missions of some kind. But for a 1-to-1 remake, like they did an amazing job. They captured everything that made this game good, modernized it in ways like the music hits so hard.
It
But
does,
they
bro.
Bro,
They
it
could
kinda
is
do,
so
bro.
good now.
They could have also added a fourth route.
DLC coming? Hey, nah, I feel like they're already working
Nah,
on
I ain't
the
gonna
next
lie.
game. They're working on a new game.
Not dead ass. It was kind of
DLC.
funny. Like I spent the money on the game and I beat it in like 90 minutes. I was like, yeah, that's the game, guys.
Bro,
They're
and
like,
that's
that's it?
literally
I was
how
like, yeah, man.
But guess what? Star Fox was more than $50 on 64. That shit was $80, and that was without inflation. That's not including inflation. Bro, Star
Damn.
Fox 64 was expensive as hell back in the day,
Damn.
and that shit was you can beat that shit in an hour.
I thought that shit was $60.
Hell nah. 64 games, them cartridges were going $70, $80, not including inflation. But it was wild.
I'm
back
gonna
then.
hop on that multiplayer tonight. Cause I might make that a thing. Funny enough.
But yeah, I completed my first run, defeated Andros, but definitely about to run it back and play the other missions. Because a lot of my favorite missions I still haven't even played. I need to save Bill.
I did not see Bill.
to see Slippy get slapped into another planet.
Like, bro, why they don't give you a mission with you playing as the big shit, bro?
The Great Fox. I think
Yeah,
Assault
like-
had one of those. I think Assault had a mission where you play as the Great Fox. Star Fox Assault.
Like, bro.
But what else? Anything else though, as far as what you've been playing, Teach?
Yeah, no, that's it.
All right. With that, let's get into some news. We're gonna start with the good news first, and then we'll work our way down to bad news, and then work our way back up to good news. Starting with the best news. Sonic Racing Crossworlds failed to meet sales expectations. You love to see it. Count your days, all you
Oh my
stupid
God.
Sonic fanboys who were out here talking about, oh, Sonic Racing is gonna, like, it's the greatest kart racer. Mario Kart World is dead. They, like, all that shit that y'all was talking all throughout 2025. And guess what? You motherfuckers were not enough, because Sega said y'all ain't meet sales expectations. What happened? I thought that this was the fan favorite kart racer. Nobody liked Mario Kart World. Nobody was buying Mario Kart World anymore. And now look at you. Guess what's the next time you get in a Sonic racing game? Never. You getting skipped. Because
Hey, that's probably all they needed.
all they needed.
It's probably
Now
all
look.
they need.
Bro, honestly, I think we're being a little too hard on Sonic Crossroads, considering Mario Kart 8 is like, you know, let's not do that right now.
Now look,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. The kart racer genre is kind of like there's a lot of different racers, man.
now I would not be like, I wouldn't care about the sales of Sonic Racing or like anything going on with this game. I would have been minding my business. Because I liked Sega Racing Transformed, like Sega All-Star Racing Transformed.
I bet Kirby Air Ride still beat it in sales too, huh?
Oh, Kirby Air Ride did outsell, which is hilarious. Hey, shout out to Carl Davidson for the subscription, for the subscribe. Shout out to
Hey, WU,
shout out to
man.
Carl Davidson. MK, hey, it might be ass, but it's not ass enough to not sell 14 million copies. That's all I'm gonna say.
That shit is the worst Mario Kart of all time. I don't
the
care
worst
about the
Mario Kart
numbers.
of all time is still better than Sonic Racing Cross World. That's all that
Bro,
matters.
it's the worst Mario Kart, bro. It's easily the worst Mario Kart, bro. I've had plenty of time to think about it. I'm scared to even hop on that game anymore, bro. Because I just be
Are
getting
you saying that because you asked?
raw dog. I get raw dog consistently on that game, bro.
That's what it sounded like. Skill issue to me.
It
Those
is good,
bundle
bro. First of
numbers
all,
stop
last
me
time we
with
put no.
But guess what?
Let me say
Mario
this.
Kart World is
What?
still topping the charts on eShop and in like even without being
Nigga.
bundled.
Bro, it's a digital download, of course. Duh, it's bundled. Duh.
But guess what? Why
What?
are they still buying it? Because you can get Pokemon Pokopia, you can get Donkey Kong Bonanza bundled instead of Mario Kart, and yet Mario Kart World is still topping the charts.
I'm
Look,
getting the
all
Mario
I'm saying
Kart
is,
bundle.
this is all I have to say
They're
about
choosing
this
Mario Kart
conversation.
World over Donkey Kong Bonanza.
This
and
is all I have
Pokemon
to say
Pokopia.
about Mario Kart World. Last time we played, I beat your ass in it multiple times, and if I'm saying it's ass, it's definitely ass. That's it.
Bro, you know what? It's people could
That's all I
care
have to
less.
say.
People could
See,
care
this
less
isn't a
about
conversation about how good or bad Mario Kart World is. It's about how Sonic fans didn't actually support Sonic Racing Cross World.
No,
Or actually,
bro.
is it the Sonic fans did support it? It's that no one else cared. Only Sonic
That's
fans
what
were the
it
ones
is,
who
bro. They don't
supported it.
care, bro. They don't care about Sonic unless it's the actual fucking Sonic game, bro.
They don't care about those games either, though.
Eh. It's
So,
give
yeah.
or take.
I wouldn't say that.
The moral of the story is Sonic fans need
hater.
to stop talking shit when they know damn well that their
only thing that
games
hit is
don't
their
sell
movie.
and they're not
But
good.
is it a better game
they
or a worse
ass.
game than Mario Kart?
It's a
You know,
worse
you know
game
what?
by
You
a
know what
mile.
it is.
Is it a
As
worse
someone who
game?
played it, unlike you.
You know what it is,
I haven't
bro.
played. That's why I'm genuinely asking.
I think it might be furries, bro.
So what was asked about it?
You made it sexual.
Or are you just trying to
It's-
compare it all to
What-
Mario
what did-
Kart?
what
No,
does
no,
that
it's
have
not
to
even
do
about
with-
comparing
Why
it
are
to
you
Mario
making it
Kart.
sexual?
It's about comparing it to
It's- bro,
Sega
I'm not
All-Star
saying
Racing
anything like
Transformed,
that.
and it was worse than Sega All-Star Racing Transformed. It's like I said before, the game was babying you. Like when you go off course in Mario Kart, it's it's enough for you to lose all momentum when you go outside of the lines. In Sonic Racing Crossroad, that shit is a minor inconvenience. When you get hit by something in
that
Sonic
sounds
Racing
amazing.
Crossroads, like you spin for like a little bit and then you just keep going like nothing happened. In
I
Mario
love
Kart
that.
World, if you get hit by anything, like expect 8 people to pass you up at that. Like it's like
No.
Sonic
You're saying the
Racing-
easy thing. If you get hit by anything in Mario Kart, you're about to get hit with 10 more fucking things, and then
Yes.
everybody's gonna pass you up.
That's
in
the
Sonic
game.
Racing, like I feel like the
Yeah,
punishment
Yeah, that's why it sucks.
it's not as
How is
punishing as Mario Kart is.
Is
I
that a
feel
fucking
like-
gun?
bro.
It's a
Nah,
little
bro.
too.
He want a helping hand.
Mario Kart, you be getting Tekken combo. How am I receiving a Tekken combo on Mario Kart? That don't even make sense, bro.
Wrong
But,
place,
like,
wrong time.
I'm getting juggled. They're juggling me and passing me up.
The one thing that was supposed to be like the big thing for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds was like doing the tricks. The trick system in Mario Kart World is way better. Like not even close.
Like the
I
new shit
hated
that they
the
added.
boating gameplay is the worst. Like flying is good. Race like the on cart is good. But the boat part is ass. I hated that part of it.
Hey,
But
I will say this.
I will say the
I will
maps in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds are way better than Mario Kart World. Outside of like
I will say
Rainbow Road and DK, I forgot the DK stage, but that DK stage is live. But yeah, Racing Cross Worlds definitely has like better design maps, or like how good they look and everything going on in the background and shit. Like their maps are cool, so I'll give them that. But gameplay wise, Mario Kart feels better. Mario Kart looks better. Even the Switch 2 version of Mario Kart World looks better than the PS5 version of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Like, come on.
fuck off.
The physics are better.
My bad.
They it's just a better
Hey,
looking and feeling game.
Microsoft got the power to do the funniest thing, bro. They need to drop Diddy Kong Racing 64.
I mean, they
That's
can't
it.
drop Diddy Kong Racing. They can
Someone
drop
better drop
Crash,
Diddy Kong
Crash
Racing.
Team Racing, which I'm surprised that they haven't, because the remake of Crash Team Racing sold like 10 million, which is a number that Sonic Racing Cross Worlds would never hit. So they have a kart racer franchise that could do numbers, and they just do nothing with it. As usual.
They should just give us Capcom Team Racer, bro, and throw Ryu in them in the racer.
But
I'll be
the
mad.
numbers for Sonic Racing Cross World is looking like they sold a little bit over 1 million so far. And honestly, for any kart racer outside of Mario Kart, 1 million should be enough, right? You want to know why I think this game didn't meet expectations? It's because Sega and or Sonic team, whoever made this decision, they wasted money on this game. They wasted so much money, and this was like the most hype thing about this game. They wasted so much money getting all of these guest characters. We got Pac-Man, we got Mega Man, we got Joker from Persona, we got Hatsune Miku, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we got Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Didn't they get the person from Yakuza too? Oh,
we got. I mean, I guess those are Sega games, so I don't like that's negligible. But like, get in TMNT, get in Avatar: The Last Airbender, Hatsune Miku.
It shouldn't have been.
They wasted all this money. It shouldn't have been guest characters, thinking that people were gonna buy the game for the guest characters. No,
it shouldn't have been labeled Sonic in the first place.
Oh, yeah, especially when they have their own characters. Yeah, that is kind of.
They could have only did Sega characters, saved money, and that shit still would have been as hype. Instead, they going out of their way to get these other like Bandai Namco.
And they would have saved money.
Hatsune Miku.
At least do one.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Avatar from Paramount. And like that did not push the needle for anyone who wasn't already a Sonic fan. So I feel like that's the reason that they went over, like it didn't meet the expectations, because they've spent so much money on the bullshit that they could have not done. Like they literally could have avoided that.
Yeah. I'm telling Sega, bring back Sega Heroes.
Facts. But you know, that's all I had to say on this. Now I'm gonna leave Sonic fans alone. I'm gonna let them do what they do. As long as I don't hear nobody talking, you know, it's all good. It was sad to see that Shinobi didn't reach sales expectations as well. Shinobi was actually a really good game. People slept on that one.
I'm pretty sure it's a good game, but they need like a 3D. They need to cut that. Like, I'm not that shit that came out after, because that would just eat from the 3D. But yeah, they've done too much 2D to where they need a 3D Shinobi.
Studio said, man, whatever Mario movie is ass. LOL. It's not ass. But Sonic, I'll give Sonic movies. I'll give Sonic anime and cartoons. I'll give Sonic everything except video games. I love to see Sonic whenever I'm not playing Sonic. Like,
it's
put
just
him in everything that isn't a video game, and I'll be happy.
Sonic is a speed run before the speed run. Like, that's the game. You learn to beat the game to speed run it. That's Sonic. Literally.
He's right. I never thought about it like that, but he's absolutely right. That's crazy.
All right, let's move on, because we had an update on a game that's coming out next year that's looking pretty hype, and that is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. And we got some new information and a new trailer, which I'm about to put up on the screen in a little bit. But they showed off the big new mechanic, and that is that you are going to be able to actually transform into legendary Z fighters from Dragon Ball Z. Let's see. There we go. So I got the trailer on the screen, and I'm just going to read off some of these new details. Dude, if I can find it. Here we go. All right. So for your created character, you'll only be able to choose between an Earthling and a Saiyan this time, which I feel like compared to Xenoverse 2, where you could be a Majin, you could be a Frieza person. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Like you could be racist. All of these different races, and now you can only be racist. Earthling or Saiyan. I feel like that's pretty whack. They could have did better.
I mean, you're in a what you call. Well,
I understand for story purposes.
Majin Buu was the only one I say Majin, because Majin Buu was actually a good person, so like they could implement him being part of the like maybe having offsprings type shit. But I can see why they're doing it because aren't you a good guy? Like
there's probably a story
like
reason for it, but I just wish that I don't know. It's just like taking away options that they had before.
You still gonna be a Saiyan. Get out of here.
I know I was gonna be a Saiyan anyway, so it don't matter.
So what are you
seamlessly it's for the other people, man. Like, damn. You gotta be
don't care about the other
sometimes.
People, liar.
Sometimes. All right, seamlessly connected open maps allowing you to fly directly from one mission to another. So you're not jumping like back to the hub world and then you go out on a mission. You just go straight to the mission from wherever you are, which is cool. Soul Change allows you to transform into iconic Dragon Ball characters like Trunks, Vegeta, Piccolo, Ian, Krillin. Why would you want to be Krillin? But Krillin. Transforming will recover your HP and boost your stats. Saiyan characters can use Awoken skills to turn Super Saiyan or use Kaioken. Take on quests as part of the Great Saiyan Squadron, along with NPC allies or online with friends. So essentially, the instead of being part of the Time Patrol, you're now part of the Great Saiyan Squadron, and their descendants. They're basically like they took over Great Saiyan Man's role as a hero who fights for justice, and you have a team of Great Saiyan Mans called the Great Saiyan Squadron. The GS Squadron members can perform various actions like blocking enemy attacks or healing you. A major change is that special attacks no longer consume Ki, and instead run on a cooldown. Special and ultimate moves can have one of 3 attributes: guard piercing, spirit draining, or break critical hit. Reducing an enemy's stamina to 0 puts them into the spirit break state. Using a break critical attack on enemies in this state will deal massive damage. You can also be put into the spirit break state by taking damage or overusing the vanish. Super Broly from DB Super is confirmed as a boss. Some attacks like the Super Kamehameha can hit multiple enemies at once. The New Age 1000 City has a futuristic feel while still retaining some of West City's charm. And of course, releasing in 2027 on PS5, Xbox, and PC. Mars, how are you feeling about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 with this new update?
Wait, what you said?
How you feeling about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 now?
Shit, I'm still gonna play that bitch regardless. I didn't even really catch what you were saying earlier because I was doing something, but I'm gonna play that bitch regardless. You know what I mean? Is it good? Was it good news?
For the most part, yeah. Like basically, they just made some changes. You can only be a Saiyan or human. One of the powers in this is that you can transform into past DB fighters like Trunks, Krillin, Vegeta.
Oh yeah. I think I heard about the soul switch.
Yeah, soul change.
Yeah. I heard about that shit. That's what's up. Hey. I get to create my character and have my squad on the side. I could turn into because you know me, I play with all the sword characters. So I'm gonna have my future Trunks, my Janemba, and my what's that, Tapion? Soul Switch. Hey. That's what's up.
All right. Bitta, Xenoverse 3, is this something that you're looking forward to?
Oh, I heard it's co-op too, ain't it?
Oh yeah, I mean Xenoverse, it has to be.
No, I mean like the story, like co-op on the story or some shit.
Wasn't Xenoverse 1 and 2 like that? Or was it only 30 missions?
I don't remember. I played that bitch solo.
But Spitta,
I didn't play 1 and 2.
You didn't play 1?
So
nah, you played Xenoverse 1. We played that shit.
I don't recall.
Nobody played that shit, boy.
Bro, I know.
I swear, I don't recall.
Like, who did I play Xenoverse 1 with? And I know it wasn't Chuck. I know for a fact it wasn't Deontay.
And I do not remember.
So
was
it
playing
had to
with
be you.
yourself.
Somebody play co-op with Xenoverse 2 or Xenoverse 1 at least. I ain't played 2.
So what happened in Xenoverse 1? You don't even know.
Bro, Xenoverse 1 was where you would go back into the past and change, or like you would stop the enemies from changing what happens.
The what if what if
like,
scenario.
There was
I was probably there when you were playing it. I watched you.
Nah, you have you have Uno. You have Xenoverse. Or you had Xenoverse at some point.
Okay, I can.
Who did I play that shit with it? Like,
right
if
now.
it wasn't you, it would have to be Mars, but Mars ain't have an Xbox One, so I'm like, I couldn't have been playing with Mars.
Man, I don't even remember.
I don't know.
It was me.
Shut your ass up.
It was me.
All right.
But yeah, so I'm happy for those people.
Sound racist, but okay.
But I didn't get into the Xenoverse universe.
All right. Siege, is this something that we should be hating on, or something that we shouldn't be hating on? What's the verdict?
Wait, in regards to what? Do I get
Dragon
to
Ball
choose?
Xenoverse 3.
First of all, Bandai Namco, we can start there.
Okay.
It's probably not gonna be better than Xenoverse 2. What else? I don't even know. That's just the things I'm thinking off the top of my head. I gotta look into it deeper. But if Bandai Namco's involved, yeah, y'all should be skeptical. Let's say that.
All right. Yeah, for me, I skipped Xenoverse 2 because like Xenoverse 2 was just too similar to Xenoverse 1 that I really didn't see why I needed to play Xenoverse 2 and basically experience the same shit all over again. But this one, enough time has passed since Xenoverse 1, and they're going into the future, which I like. Like, we're going to Age 1000, which has only been in Dragon Ball Online, which I never played. So that it being a new setting, even though somehow Bulma is there and not old as fuck. So I don't understand how that's working unless she just time traveled, which would make sense also. I want to see what's going on with that. Unless she just literally named all of her kids Bulma. Like every generation is a Bulma.
A Goku Jr. and a Vegeta Jr.
Exactly. So yeah, I wanna see what's going on with that. But I do like the new setting, new characters, outside of you being able to soul change into old characters. But yeah, I'm excited about the Xenoverse 3. Also, Zonus on Star Fox, I had to keep replaying this stage because it's a stealth mission and you have to take out all of the spotlights, and if you didn't take out one of the spotlights, it would spot you, and you would fail, or you didn't fail the mission, but like you didn't complete the objective, and you wouldn't be able to go to the other path. So like, yeah, I kept restarting this shit, trying to do the whole thing stealth. I do not remember this mission at all. Like, I do not remember doing this mission as a kid. But there's things.
Yeah, there's a few missions I didn't do back when I first played them. I'm just not to 100% this stupid fucking game, dude.
Yeah. Like, you fighting dragons and shit. I'm like, I do not remember fighting no damn flying fish and dragons and whatever the fuck is going on this stage.
The graphics just looked bad when you was playing it. That's all it was.
Exactly. I know what the fuck was popping out of the water. But yeah, this game is so good. All right, that's Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Let's get into the big one. You know, there's only one game that matters in 2026, and that's GTA 6.
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, boss.
First off, we gotta talk about the price reveal And
Undone. Oh man.
you know, I mean, I guess I'll talk about it, but I'll talk about that later. But
Man,
let's talk
they
about
better cut it. They better cut it.
So first off, the standard edition of Grand Theft Auto 6 is $79.99, $80.
Chat.
Which, I'll give my impressions after. And then there is an Ultimate Edition that is $99.99. Now, let me go over, before we talk about it, let's go over everything in the Ultimate Edition that is exclusive to this Ultimate Edition. So it features 15 plus items.
Wait, Don. What about the pre-order? Do you get anything for the pre-order?
Oh yeah. For the pre-order, you get 1 month of GTA Plus.
What the fuck is GTA Plus?
GTA Plus is the subscription service. The subscription service that gives you Rockstar games such as the GTA trilogy, Bully. You get access to those games. You get access to you get a month. Like they give you some shark cards every month if you're subscribed. They're gonna give you a shark card. I don't know if it's gonna be a GTA 6 shark card, but you're gonna get a GTA 5 shark card. And some other stuff, some other benefits for GTA Online and stuff like that. Damn. Wait, is that what you were talking about though?
Yeah, don't nobody want that shit.
Yeah, I mean it's a free bonus for pre-ordering, and I guess but it does auto renew if you do sign up for it. So make sure, like it literally says in the fine print, that it's gonna auto renew. We're gonna give it to you for free.
The whole thing is GTA Online gonna be separate? Is it separate?
We don't know. Well, we know it's separate. Like it's not. We don't know if you have to pay for it separately.
Yeah, because that's gonna piss me off. That's gonna piss me off. You feel me? You pay $80, $100, and then you gotta buy GTA
We'll talk
Online
about that after. Let me talk about.
Yeah. All right.
Let's talk about what's in the Ultimate. So what's separating the Ultimate Edition from the Standard Edition? Like, $80 is already a lot. Why do I need to pay $100? All right, let's see. It features 15 plus items that unlock with each story chapter. Starting with vehicles, you got the 95 Grotti Cheetah, which is the OG Vice City one. Or like I guess a newer model, because that shit was not in the 90s. You got the Shih Tzu Squallow boat docked at Washington Beach and has an explosive laden weapons crate. You have the 67 Vapid Dominator buggy, a Mud Club monster. And you'll also get a garage. The Paradise Garage in Watson Bay features a weapon locker plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods, which means you probably won't get a secure place to deposit stolen goods in the regular edition.
Hey, that's crazy. I didn't even read that part.
2 weapons, Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers for Jason and Lucia. Exclusive mod shop called Ride Out Customs, where you can transform vanilla vehicles into magnificent works of art with detailed interiors, exquisite rims, and donk stylings. You get an exclusive mod shop called One-Eyed Willie's in Lake Leonida, which specializes in off-road modifications and hand-painted automotive artistry. Exclusive hair salon called Sarah's Unisex Salon with signature salon styles, facial hair for Jason, and makeup and nails for Lucia. Exclusive clothing store called Stock 305 with various unique and exclusive looks for Jason and Lucia for elevated streetwear. Exclusive tattoo shop called Electric Fang Tattoo, over 50 signature tattoos for both Jason and Lucia, all designed by the artist collective Fail or Filey. I don't know how to say that shit. Weapon customization, personalized sidearms with detailed engravings for Jason's Girardi ES9 pistol and Lucia's Close K17 pistol. 2 Jason Safe House vehicles, Army Fatigue Tinged Dinka Enduro motorcycle, or Crest kayak. Vehicle mod kit for Jason's personal vehicle, the Vapid Ganado. A collection of clothes and accessories inspired by the Good Time State's hit TV show character Maka the Gator. Exclusive Vice City style collection of outfits and tattoos. Exclusive game compound. ETT Youngins or private. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Youngins, a legal goods store that you can raid to earn special items. Special commission where you can track down a classic car collection of abandoned vehicles and work in progress project cars to revitalize them from the new side character called Wyman. So that is everything detailed in the $100 GTA Ultimate Edition. Now, here's the thing that people are talking about. You like for the $100 version, they're locking modifications to the car. They're locking hair, facial hair for the main character. He gotta be baby face the whole game, unless you spend an extra $20.
So you can't upgrade shit
Lucia
unless
can't change her makeup.
You can't upgrade anything unless you
Well, I don't care about none of that. I don't even care about these characters, bro.
Now I know, like they say it like this, but I do believe that they're not saying that there are no tattoo shops. They're saying that you get an extra tattoo shop. You're getting an extra clothing store. Like obviously you're gonna have a clothing store. Like they're not saying that Stock 305 is the only clothing store and you're gonna be locked out of like being able to change your clothes. Same thing with the hair salon, same thing with the mod shop and the Ride Out customs. Now, will there be some really cool customizations that you won't be able to get in the base game? Yeah, for sure. But I feel like people are like taking it out of context, talking about, I do think the fact that they made sure to mention the facial hair. I do think that there will literally be no facial hair in any of the other salons for Jason. Maybe like that's just me, but there still could be facial hair and makeup and nails for Lucia. I keep saying Lucia. But I do think like people are like taking the mod shop and everything like that stuff out of context. I do feel like this Ride Out Customs is one mod shop that you won't have access to in standard, instead of it being the only mod shop. Now, if you don't care about cosmetics, because literally like 99% of this is all cosmetic. Weapons, they might be stronger, they might have some advantages to them, but I don't think they're gonna play that much role. Now there is a couple of
car
things.
Thing is actually,
that's what I was about to say.
you can't do that without
the exclusive game compound and the special commission where you can track down classic cars. That's basically some missions that are kind of locked behind the Ultimate Edition, which we've seen stuff like that before, like Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy, I should say, had an exclusive mission only for PlayStation players, things like that. And I always like say content like that shouldn't be locked behind either exclusivity for a console or exclusivity behind the Ultimate Edition, unless you can unless it's like, you get the battle, like how they'll give you like the next expansion in the Ultimate Edition sometimes, but this isn't like the next expansion. You're getting this at launch and it's only going to be if you pay for it. It doesn't sound like it's anything big, so I'm not complaining too much.
It don't sound bad, but it's like if you want some exotic, because it's probably gonna be exotic cars or like some crazy or some like legendary or like old cars from other games or some random stuff. So it's like if you would want that, then it's like you're not. If you don't pay for it at that point, you're not missing out. But if you
be one of those work in progress project stuff, like
hey, I'll be back, y'all.
So that
honestly,
to be honest, that's not that bad.
Let's be real here. Let's be real about this demographic. Do you think they really give a damn about any of that stuff, or they're just gonna pay the $99 just to pay the $99?
Only the fake.
They care enough that they don't want to be left out. That's where we're at.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's literally what that is.
I don't want to have my vanilla looking.
You can leave me out of facial hair.
I can't show
you can leave me out of facial hair.
I got the basic version. All right. Yeah, y'all continue talking about it. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, nah, they got like I know like people that like Grand Theft Auto 6 or just Grand Theft Auto in general. They're not really critical about their financial decisions.
They're gonna pay the $100. Like
they're gonna pay that, and they're not gonna think twice about it. I've been seeing people on Twitter. I'm like, oh, he bought it. I'm taking screenshots. And I'm like, bro, y'all are just. I
just want to talk. Just want to go against something just for what? While you doing that. Because once you will see people doing that, but you'll see people on other stuff just getting the pre-order. Bro. And to me, I'm not getting no pre-order.
I'm not.
What the fuck I look like?
Exactly, bro.
The last time I got a
pre-order, I pre-order like 2-3 days before the game come out, just so I can load that bitch up.
Bro, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing.
There's no reason
you can download that shit. You can pre-download it. That's the day I'm buying it. If not, I'm gonna buy it 2 days before. Like what? The last time I pre-ordered the game was when I used to go to GameStop to get the pre, or like if I'm gonna pre-order something, if I'm gonna pre-order something that you have to pre-order to play like the beta. If I really want to play the beta, like I'm not pre-ordering. Even if I had the money, even if I saved up for the money, I'm still not pre-ordering it. I'm just gonna.
I have the money now. I'm not doing it.
I have the money too. Like
it just don't make sense.
And then it's like
I don't know.
And then it's like the people complaining for the $100. At the end of the day, you knew this game was coming out.
I will say one thing.
How dare you not want to pre-order a digital game 3 months? Wait, I guess 5 months in advance.
5 months.
Bro, the only way I could justify it is if, like, you're probably not gonna have it during the holidays, but you got it right now. That's the only way I can think of somebody just like a good reason to justify getting it now.
Right.
Like you're gonna be too spent. You don't want to spend money on Grand Theft Auto during the holidays.
If you got money, if you say you had to just pay it, I mean, you got the pre-order because you got bad. You know you're gonna spend the money instead of saving it. That's not. You got bad money
in the first place.
Yeah, you got bad money.
Some people operate like that though, bro. Some people operate like that.
Nah,
I'm not even saying like
I know that is
like
true. I'm saying that it's nothing wrong with that, but that lets me know you got bad money management. If you're using that as an excuse, man, just pre-order if you want to pre-order. Yeah. But yeah, like that shit funny. Sorry. Like like I was about to say, like the people complaining about the $100 though, like you knew this game was about to come out since I don't even know what year they announced this shit. If you ain't saved up, like let's say when it came out, I don't know how much games were. If you didn't save that much amount, and then whenever games the prices went up, you didn't save more after that. Coming to this point, nah, I don't want to hear that. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll say this, man. If you buy Call of Duty or 2K or any of those games every year and you're crying about a price, shut your bitch ass up.
Nah, I'm only shaming people that's complaining about the price. Oh yeah, don't get me started with 2K people. If you play 2K
people can't talk. The Call of Duty people can't talk.
They can't talk about nothing.
They can't talk about nothing.
They'll buy the game and then buy the game like 3 times creating
and they know why. The standard version of 2K is useless.
Then they'll buy the game again. And I'm not even talking about them buying the game. I'm talking about them buying VC. They'll buy VC, and it's like them buying the game again.
Okay, so everybody out there who is going to buy the base version of GTA, I'm with you. I am not shaming you. I support you. Get it when you fit in. If the game came out
right now, you were going to put $100. Shut up.
See, all right.
I said to the people. To my brother.
Then you said I'm with you. You're not with him.
He's with them in spirit.
sympathy, not
The
empathy,
spirit,
or
the
whichever one
spirit
they
of
say.
lies.
What did I come back to?
Now
just
I'm not
come
gonna
back-
hold you. This is actually lower than I thought that they were gonna land at. I thought standard edition was gonna be 100, and ultimate was gonna be like 120,
That's what people were thinking.
130.
Exactly.
So like but like most look
not
at
even
the
that bad.
WWE 2K26 Ultimate Edition.
That
that shit was
funny.
like $120.
We still don't know if we gotta pay for the online.
That's the only thing that people like. That's the only thing that is
Yeah, that's the
no.
only thing.
the question
we
mark.
are- well,
is it going to be a separate
so-
purchase?
What is GTA Plus?
GTA Plus is just a subscription service. It already exists. It always has existed.
Bro,
Subscription service for what?
This
What
rollout
do
is
you
for
get with
terrible.
GTA
GTA
Plus?
Online
rollout.
and for getting old Rockstar games.
So it has nothing to do with the multiplayer.
No, it has nothing. You get shark cards every month. It's basically Fortnite Crew, but GTA Plus.
Okay. I feel like
I
they're
mean,
about to
GTA.
they're about to do something very interesting with GTA Plus
They're
because
gonna
they're
port it
giving
around.
Now,
everybody
they're
free
probably going to do
1
some
month
new things for
subscription.
GTA 6 for sure.
For sure. 'Cause the thing is, there's a reason they're giving everyone that 1 month for free.
You
They wanna hook everybody
your
in.
free shark card.
They're trying to hook everybody. I'm trying to tell you,
They expect you to forget
First month
about your
for
All I
free.
know is whenever they have that breakdown
That's
shit,
what
they
they're
better
doing.
let us know
All I
about
know
online.
is a lot of people
That's
gonna end up buying this game twice. 'Cause they
Three
gonna
times,
flip
4
I'm
times.
not, man,
You're-
look,
Brad, you're gonna
I'm
buy
not
the game.
even.
I'm not buying-
I'm not gonna
I-
hold.
Now,
it,
once
bro.
it's-
I'm
once
waiting
it
for
gets
that
on
to drop.
PC, that's
I'm
it.
waiting for
I'm probably gonna buy
PC.
it on
I don't.
PC,
I'm
now
not.
that I
Yeah,
think
once
about
it gets
I
on
have no
PC,
reason
that's
to.
it.
I have no reason to.
That hoe's gonna come out on PC. It's gonna come out in 10
said-
years. It's
they
gonna
said-
come out in 15 years.
This bitch is gonna be locked at 30 frames per second.
Oh yeah, on console
So-
for sure.
Ruh-roh.
Even on
So-
PS5 Pro.
Niggas is gonna want to buy that
Ruh-roh.
bitch on PC, so they're gonna end up buying. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
you're
FOMO.
end
They're
up
gonna buy
buying
the
it up.
game.
But you're just gonna buy for online for PC.
They're gonna
I don't
buy
think some people gonna play the story again.
That's still
I'm
one.
not.
That's that's still 160.
I'm not gonna buy the. I'm not gonna buy the what you call edition for PC because I already
Honestly-
No,
the campaign on
See,
my
here's the
Xbox.
thing.
I'm
Like,
gonna buy the cheap version.
if I ever get it on PC, it'll be $15 by that point. Like I'm not getting that launch. I'm not getting it anytime until it's like super cheap, and I'm like, okay, I might as well. And also, if I really wanted it, I already bought it once. We sell in the high seas. That's all I gotta say. One Piece exists.
Yeah. Damn.
Bro,
I
she's
get what
selling
he's
it
saying.
online.
But bro, let's be honest here. We're making such a hoopla about this shit. Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be here for like 20 fucking years, bro. What's the
Exactly.
fucking rush?
GTA
What's the
7.
fucking rush?
GTA 7 might
She's gonna
skip
be here.
the next generation. Like we might not see
Like,
GTA 7
bro.
until the generation, if we even have a generation after that.
We're not seeing GTA
Exactly.
until
Like,
everyone
this
is
shit's
here in
gonna
their
be here for
40s.
at least 20 fucking years.
Look, by the
bro, how
time
they got
GTA
this
7
shit.
come out, we're gonna be playing games through fucking glasses. We're not even gonna have monitors anymore.
Bro, it's FOMO and it's content creation. That's the two.
Exactly.
They just
Nah, the
drop-
content creators, they're gonna buy that shit twice.
And then
All the
also,
streamers and shit,
you
they're
can't
buying
forget
that
the
shit
next
twice.
generation.
They're buying it day one, and then
The
they're
next
gonna buy that
generation will be
fucking
playing
GTA
7 on
bullshit.
mobile.
Oh yeah, and
I'm talking about the next generation that GTA 6 is going to be their first GTA. It's
and
going
the
to
age,
be an interesting time.
and the age verification shit.
Oh, yeah, that too. Hopefully, it don't come to the States, but that too. That too. But yeah, I'm excited. The list of things that you don't get for, like I said, it reminded me of when I was a kid, and I was once there. So this is why I say I relate. Getting where you fit in.
Look,
You feel me?
look,
That base copy is not gonna kill you.
but look, Chuck, you're a PC master racer, so a PC master racist is only gonna have a PC, so they're gonna have to wait for the PC version.
Oh
your
yeah. So that is
So, okay, yeah, that's the big question in here right now. Are you getting it on? Don't laugh.
You,
Are
you
you
know
getting
the
it on
answer to that
Xbox?
question.
No. I
We
need
bleed
to.
green.
Nah, we don't know the answer. That's why we
We
asked.
bleed green.
Oh, we bleed green now. Get out of here.
He bleeding
We
green.
bleed green.
He bleed green when it comes November 19th, 2026, Xbox all day. And
We
then
bleed green.
Irish Spring.
Exactly. So
Mind you, he's not even gonna beat the campaign. That's the sad part.
Hey,
He still hasn't beat
worried
GTA
about the wrong
5. I
thing.
forgot. This guy
beating
I
it,
still
we
haven't
beating
beat
this
GTA
soon.
5.
Tune into the stream. We're beating this soon. You know, we're gonna
We
have a
got 5
GTA.
months
still
to
got
beat. Hey,
5 months.
if you don't beat that game, you can't play GTA 6.
Hey,
Just
that's
step
what I
in the
told myself.
podcast.
That's what I told myself too. But yeah, for PC Master Racers, you know, we have things to hold us down in the meantime. I'm not even gonna lie. If you're a PC Master Racer, you should have
Speaking
games
of things
galore.
to handle in the
You know?
meantime,
No
it's
matter
Grand
where you
Theft
are,
Auto
you got
6.
way
This
too many
nigga
games to
is
play.
crazy.
This is the most anticipated.
What y'all got in the meantime when Grand Theft Auto 6 coming
They're
out?
gonna have to buy. They're gonna have to
It
cop a
was
console.
supposed to be
And-
Fable. Fable was supposed to hold me over, but shout out to Fable.
They're gonna have to
GTA
cop a
6
console.
killer.
And cop the game twice.
Actually, there's still a chance that Ananta is still coming out this year. Ananta gonna hold us over.
Hold us over
Saying
till
some
when?
Bullshit. Over
Until
GTA 6.
GTA
Get
6.
fucking real.
When does the next
Get
time come
real,
out?
buddy.
Ananta is the GTA 6 killer though. So we
Ananta
don't
sound like
need-
some
The
fucking
GTA 6
medicine,
killer
dude.
is spirited away the game. I forgot the name of that one game they dropped. Do you know the game I'm talking about?
I really don't.
The one that looks like Hell's Paradise. Xbox
Beast of
Showcase.
Reincarnation. Stop.
You know exactly what it is. It is what it is. So
Get help. Look,
I need
Stu
I'm looking
said,
forward to it. So far,
Stu said
What he said?
80 for GTA Lite Edition, and he said it's gonna be 40 FPS with VRR on the PS5 Pro. I can see a 40 FPS mode on VRR.
40
Stu
FPS is
speaking
depressing.
facts. Ocarina of Time
We're at
remake is the
Bloodborne
GTA
levels.
6 killer.
Woo.
Ocarina
Yes,
of Time
Nintendo.
remake could drop on
no
November
one
19th,
no one
still drop.
mentioned that.
and it's still gonna
Only
sell
GTA
10
6
to 15 million.
6.
No one mentioned that here. No one it never crossed anyone's mind. No one.
Hey, shout out to
That's
Stu.
been
No,
said.
not
though.
nobody.
I ain't gonna
Chuck,
lie.
he's
It's
right.
been
No,
said.
I
though.
did not think about that.
Shout out to
It's
guys.
been said, but people too hyped right now for GTA 6
Exactly.
for a pre-order.
Oh, so did y'all talk about that part? The biggest finesse in the 2026
Bro.
e-gaming moving forward?
I could buy
Wait,
three. I
which
could
one?
buy 3 or 4 double.
They're
A-
having people pre-order digital copies of games that are not
Oh.
going to run out.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. So actually, there is a controversy that we need to talk about with GTA 6, and that is that if you are a physical bro, it's a wrap for you. You about to turn
Oh, yeah, that
cold
too.
like a motherfucker. There is no disc in the case. The physical
Yes,
version of
sir.
GTA 6 is a code inside of the box.
Oh man.
They said
No,
they are
no
gonna drop-
disc.
They said they are gonna drop a disc, but
No.
Like-
that was also debunked. Take Two came out and said we're not even putting
It's
out
gonna be
a
a
disc
code
months
in the
later.
case.
Like it's not coming out months later. We have no
They
plans.
trying to save money. They're sick.
No, well,
Bro.
yes, they are trying to save money because whatever.
well,
this is
where's
gonna be
the
like a
saving-
3-disc game for
where's
sure.
the savings? Oh, where's the savings for us if we're buying digital and y'all ain't got
Us.
y'all ain't
They
gotta buy
like us.
y'all ain't gotta buy.
That was said us.
Where's the savings at? They're
So-
saving money, but
Yeah,
we're
they are
not.
saving money.
We
We did save money because it was supposed to be. We thought it was gonna be 100,
We're back
and it's
in.
only 80. So we saved money.
Nah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Because we already know all these other companies were gonna try to shoot for 100 too if these niggas would have did 100 base game.
Stu said, "Physical boys, we have met their physical boys have met their match. It's over for that plastic. LOL. Rockstar leading. Yeah, Rockstar, bro. If GTA 6 sells with no discs, guess what? Everybody gonna be like, well, we don't need to put no disc in the box.
What are the
GTA 6 ain't had no disc in the box.
What are the pre-order numbers looking like?
And they're dick riders.
The pre-order numbers
I feel
are
like some people
looking
gonna
just
do the
like you would
opposite.
expect them to look like. They look crazy.
people don't like that.
Crazy, like you feel me, like bro.
Hey,
I'm
shout
pretty
out to
sure
Nintendo.
GTA 6
They
is
still
number
pushing
one,
the cartridge,
like the number
baby.
one top selling game on Xbox and PlayStation right now, and it's not even close to out. So yeah, that was another controversy. Obviously, I do not care. Like physical bros, it's a wrap for you. You gonna
Bro,
get down or lay down. Most likely you gonna lay down because we already know.
I better be able to break
Lay
it.
down. Well, I have a Switch.
I better
will always have cartridge and media.
I better be able to break into every house in the game.
Nintendo ain't doing
That's not
that.
happening.
I better be able to shoot out every window in the game, or I'm giving it a
That's
7
not
out of 10.
happening either. So here are some new details that came out from the listings on retailers. So this is what they put in the descriptions for GTA 6. Seamless switching between main characters, or actually let me just read this. 2 playable protagonists switch between Jason and Lucia during the story and participate in missions as a duo. A more vibrant open world. NPCs have their own routines based on advanced AI, generating organic random events around the map. Integrated social networks. The big innovation is in the integration of an in-game social network. Your character's cell phone consumes viral videos in real time, allowing you to follow Vice City influencers and discover secret side missions through the network. So you'll be able to actually find out
That's
missions
gonna be live.
just by looking at social media and seeing what's going on in the world, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I wonder if there's any like campaign code, or they, since it's 2 characters, are they gonna allow?
We had 3 characters and they still made a single player.
Hey.
I would
It
love for
said
them to do
single
that.
player. It said 1 player
Yeah,
on the.
Yeah, I
on
would
the
love for them
thing.
to make it co-op, but you know, I don't
They
even
should.
expect it.
They should just have a co-op. Like they should just make a side co-op game, or make it online.
Stu said gamers not protesting AI in GTA 6. Well. Yeah, obviously this isn't generative AI. I feel like this is AI. Like AI has been used in video games forever. Like how else will the enemies, like, they have intelligence, they have artificial intelligence to learn how to navigate the world and do whatever they need to do. This is not the same type of AI. Although the way people talk about AI, most of them don't even know that there is a difference. They just see AI and be like, oh, get the torches out. Obviously, they're not going to do that for GTA 6, though. GTA 6 could say, we designed every character in the game using generative AI. Straight from Open AI and Claude and all of these, the ones that everyone hate. And people are going to be like, well, you know, it's actually not that bad when you think about it.
Bro, they're gonna buy regardless. It's like a necessary item, bro. GTA is like a necessary item in the cabinet, like salt, pepper, and sugar or some shit.
Bro, no, GTA 6 is gas. When the gas prices go up, you look at it, you're like, damn, do I really need to drive? And you're like, yeah, I do need to get to work.
Dead ass. I'm not looking forward to it. Like the story, I think the story's
Here
gonna
we go again.
No. I think the story's gonna be a cheesy Lifetime movie, and I'm just not interested.
We're talking about
I'm interested in, I want to see what they do with the online. I don't care about the story.
We're talking about Rockstar, and he talking about the story gonna be lifetimes.
I said I don't care about a Lifetime. Yeah, Lifetime movie. Yes,
Stop.
With some bank robbing in between or something. I don't know. No, y'all are hating. Y'all know it to be true.
Even if I did like GTA 4, like Rockstar has literally never made a bad story. Like even including GTA 4, which had a great story, I just didn't like the gameplay of it. But Rockstar has never made a bad story in any game. Even their side piece games.
Nah,
they made a Warriors prequel story that hit. Like, come on.
Nah. I'm just not feeling it, bro. It seems too lovey-dovey cheesy for me. I don't care for it.
Lovey-dovey cheesy. Like, what is he saying right now?
All right, no. You want me to explain it?
He just
I'm disinterested in it. No. I'm disinterested in it in the same way I'm disinterested in Kingdom Hearts. You know, I'm not into it.
Next.
Anyways, once he see the breakdown shit, he gonna be like, oh.
No, he's gonna have to hate more because
I want to see the online. I don't care about the story. I literally don't.
Let's see what else.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I played San Andreas. To me, that's Dragon Ball Z. I could give a fuck if I watch Super or not. You know, like. Hey,
this 's guy's not serious. This 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 guy's not serious.
Was there anything else that came out of the news? I think that was everything for GTA 6. So yeah, it's happened. It's still November 19th. No delay. I mean, they could still delay, but they took people's money now. I think they're hitting that November 19th date. So
yeah, they're locked in. As soon as they took the money, it's locked in.
I mean, it's not always set in stone because there's been plenty of games that have pre-orders. Metro Prime 4 had a pre-order back in like 2018, and that shit did not come out until 2026. They canceled that shit in like 2023. They were like, yeah, we canceling the pre-orders in 2023, 5 years later. All right. Anything else y'all wanted to add as far as GTA 6 though before we move on to the more somber bad news?
Hate it on the story check. Hate it on the price check. Yeah, I think that's about it.
I hope they delay the game. I hate people pre-ordered 5 months out.
Damn.
Hey.
Honestly, that would be funny. It would be funny. It would be kind of funny.
It's the plan so much if that happened.
Imagine it gets to September, like, oh, we gotta delay the game till like May of 2027.
Nah, the new month is February. So if they delay to February, where every game has moved their game because of GTA, bro, they're gonna be pissed. Fable gonna be pissed. I forgot what other games got moved to February. I think the God of War game is coming out in February. Yeah, they gonna be pissed about that shit.
They calling all the shots.
Like, we can move our shit anywhere, and everybody gonna move out the way.
Bro, as soon as online drop, everybody gonna have to move out the way again.
Exactly. GTA 6 is literally Debo. All right. So we talked last week about how Xbox is shutting down all of these studios: Ninja Theory, Compulsion, Arcane, and what was the other one? Double Fine.
To the gulag they go.
Turns out that was a lie.
No, they survived the gulag.
Or at least the sense of studio closures is a lie.
They might just sell.
There are going to be layoffs, and there's going to be a lot of layoffs, and these studios are probably going to be affected. But we do have some new information that coming from like Jason Schreier. So Jason said reports claiming Xbox has already closed Ninja Theory are inaccurate. Compulsion Games leadership has also given employees permission to openly look for new jobs because they are likely to be affected, but no layoffs have occurred yet. Xbox's reported layoffs are not expected to begin until early July. And even still, there's no confirmation that these studios are going to be closed down completely. There will just be some layoffs from these studios. So Compulsion supposedly and Ninja Theory will still exist. Now, there's still no guarantee that there won't be any studio closures. I do still feel like Compulsion might get the axe completely. But Double Fine and Ninja Theory and Arcane seem to not be a part of that. Feels like Compulsion might be the only one, which is the South of Midnight studio. They might be the only one that might get the complete shutdown. Which, if that's true, that's definitely better than having 4 studios get closed down at once. That would suck. Layoffs suck either way, but at least the studio still exists. They can still make a sequel to whatever game or make new games in general. So that was just an update from last week, but still looking bad for the consoles, the console manufacturers. So in the US, PlayStation hardware fell to the lowest total since May 2000. That is when the PS2 came out, or at least the PS2 was still out, like was just coming out at this point. Xbox hardware unit sales were the lowest ever for any May in their history. And obviously this had to do with the recent price increases, because who wants to buy a $650, $700 console that used to be $500?
What are you talking about, Xbox?
Xbox and PlayStation. Both of them hit record lows because of their price
Good.
increases.
Fuck them.
And it doesn't seem like Xbox isn't the only one who's going to be doing some mass layoffs, because Bungie got hit really hard with layoffs. 292 developers. Essentially, everyone who worked on Destiny is gone. Anyone who is working on Marathon right now is like, they basically made a skeleton crew just to keep Marathon going. But if you expect Marathon to like keep growing like Destiny did for 10 years, that's not gonna happen, because they basically fired everyone that had anything to do.
So wait, are you saying no more Destiny?
They already stopped updates for Destiny. Like Destiny is no longer.
Oh, so they're killing it. Oh,
yeah.
Thank God.
Destiny 2 got its last update in June, like in the middle of June, like out of nowhere. And even the developers didn't even know that this was happening until it was already announced, which was hilarious. I mean, I shouldn't say it was hilarious. It's actually pretty fucked up.
Nah, it was actually hilarious.
But
you already said it.
So yeah, the developers of Destiny, like everyone who was working on Destiny 2, they have been axed. At least the majority of them. The person who took charge of Bungie after Pete Parsons, I forgot his name. It's like John Truman or something like that. He also just stepped down. He stepped down as the head of Bungie, and I think Bungie is basically just going to become a support studio for PlayStation, because they are not. I don't think they're going to be making anything on a level of like Destiny or Marathon after this. They are essentially just.
What was that game? What was that game? No, what was that game they made last year that basically fucked them?
Marathon?
Was it Marathon?
Oh no, that came out at the beginning of this year.
No, the game that came out last year.
Are you talking about High Guard?
Yeah, he talking
about.
No.
I'm talking about the Concord. Did they make Concord?
No, they did not make Concord. But they did. They were overseeing Concord, and they were the ones who were like, "Yeah, Concord is going to be a hit. Thumbs up."
Oh boy.
But then they saw The Last of Us and Spider-Man online games, and they were like, "Yeah, no, that shit's not gonna get that shit out of here." I'm pretty sure Bungie was sabotaging PlayStation at the same time. Like they wanted to make sure Marathon didn't have any competition, so they got Spider-Man and Last of Us out the way. But then they were like, Concord, yeah, we see the vision there. Get that into the streets ASAP.
GG's. How the mighty have fallen.
Somebody gotta get sent to the gulag for that one.
That's probably why they getting gulagged right now. RIP Bungie. I may not have cared about them ever since they left Xbox, but you know, they people love Destiny. Can't hate on that. They said they were going to be making Destiny for 10 years. They completed that 10-year vision. Most developers would have folded by then, so it's cool that they actually got to finish that story before they got the axe.
Rockstar.
Who?
I said not Rockstar. Look, I'm glad they got out the way. At least Grand Theft Auto could come and suck all the air out the room or whatever. Bro, you know how many franchises might die in the next fucking year, bro? Think about it. You know how many studios are about to die just off of this one game that's about to come out in the next few months? Bro, Bungie wasn't going to be able to sell shit. Everybody's crying about Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-orders right now. Don't you see?
Grand Theft Auto holding them up for their cupcakes, man.
Bro, they're cooked. Bro, video game marketing right now is cooked. I wouldn't even want to even market a game. Like, if I was doing advertisements for a company, bro, I'd be jumping off a fucking building right now. Not gonna cap. In GTA 6, not in real life, of course.
All right. So yeah, most of the Destiny team is gone. Some Marathon members, the Sony teams that were supporting Bungie, also got axed, which is kind of fucked up. Like, y'all weren't even a part of Bungie. Y'all were just helping Bungie. Y'all got the axe. But in all of this, PlayStation still said that they are going to continue investing in live service games, and that live service games are still important to them, which PlayStation got into this position that they're in right now because of them chasing live service games and failing. Concord, obviously, is the big one that always comes up. But they also had to shut down Bluepoint because they forced Bluepoint, who does not make live service games, made remakes of like single player games, forced them to make a live service game. That game failed, and then they closed them down. Fire Sprite was like, they were Bungie and 343 and all of these like big shooter companies. They had all of this talent, made Concord. Dead. Bungie's about to be dead. They literally bought Bungie for their live service. They bought Bungie to look at their live service portfolio and see what is good and what's bad. They chose Concord. Honestly, they might have deserved what they're getting. Yeah, man. Like, I understand it though, because it only takes one game. Why is Square Enix still thriving even though they keep putting out games that aren't selling? Because Final Fantasy 14 Online makes them more money than, like, they make so much money with Final Fantasy 14 Online that they don't need for Final Fantasy 7 Remake and Rebirth and Reincarnation or whatever the next one is called to sell tens of millions. It just needs to do good. They can make Final Fantasy Resonance, the HD 2D Final Fantasy game, because Final Fantasy 14 is making them so much money that they can bet on these smaller projects like Octopath Traveler and all these other stuff. Like, Activision, they have so many live service games, from Overwatch to Call of Duty to World of Warcraft. Now, they also were spending way too much money on bullshit, which is why they needed to be sold in the first place. But having a live service game that is doing good, like Ubisoft was able to stay afloat for so long because of Rainbow Six Siege. Finally caught up to them because they just were doing bad for like 7 years now. But PlayStation knows they need one. Helldivers is not bringing in as much money. Like, people like Helldivers, but you also don't need to buy that much. Like, people don't really spend that much money in Helldivers 2 because they don't really force it into the game either.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff you can get without paying money. It's just a grind. So yeah, they're gonna continue trying to chase that bag. But as far as the Bungie layoffs and PlayStation still trying to do live service games, anything y'all wanted to add to that?
what it is, man. Like, I can't help.
Oh yeah, there you go. First we didn't hear you, but now I heard you.
You said what?
At first you sounded far away and we didn't hear you, but now I heard you the second time.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Like one company's not good at making games. One company's not good at marketing games. Hey,
All right. But we also had another Xbox. Just, I don't even know what to like. I don't even have any word for what happened. Because if you thought the Xbox Series X was not expensive enough.
oh yeah, the Steam.
No. We gonna talk about the Steam one, but the Xbox did another price increase. The day after, the same day GTA 6 pre-orders went up. It's like they don't want to sell consoles for people to play GTA 6. They raised the price for the Series S, the S, from $399 to $499.
You know, the funny thing is, I actually never put two and two together. I never put those two things together. That they started raising the prices after GTA got announced. But diabolical, I'm here for it.
Is it diabolical or is it just dumb as hell? Because guess
People
what?
are gonna have to buy a console regardless.
So like we thought, the obvious thought was that PlayStation was gonna have the marketing rights to GTA 6, and that's exactly what happened. The marketing is going to PlayStation, so when you see GTA 6, you're gonna see that PlayStation logo every single time. They're gonna keep saying, "Oh, it plays best on PS5," and all of this bullshit. And Xbox could have had that, but they're fucking stupid and cheap, and they could have been the face of GTA 6, but they're dumb.
Their marketing team needs to go into the gulag.
And that literally would have been enough to save Xbox. Not save them, but at least make Xbox look appealing. But nah.
Their marketing team can only do so much, bro.
The marketing team of 3 people in a basement.
I mean, bro, still, like, if they're the people above them are raising prices and shit, I mean, they can market it, but, like, you know, the discourse is in their favor.
The Series S 512 gigabyte version going from $399 to $499. $500 for a Series S with 512 gigabytes. The Series S 1 terabyte is going from $449 to $599. 150 increase.
Damn.
The Series X 1 terabyte is going from $649 to $800. The original Xbox Series X 1 terabyte is now $800 from $500. We went from $500 to $800 now.
That's crazy.
And the 1 terabyte digital, the Xbox Series X digital edition, is going from $599 to $750, $749.
Y'all better buy these buy third party from somebody that don't know that the price went up. Shit.
And mind you, we just talked about how the sales of Xbox have reached the lowest low in their history.
Raise on prices.
And they raise prices even more. Imagine.
This might be the end, bro.
There are still people who believe that the Xbox is like that the Xbox or the PS6 and Xbox Helix are going to be under $1,000. Like,
yeah, it's not.
I'm sorry to let you know, but it's not happening. It's a wrap for you guys. I'm saying you guys, like I'm not a part of this. So yeah, it's looking nasty out here. But
for
if
people
that
who
wasn't
that are,
enough to let you know how nasty it's looking, we finally got the Steam Machine prices, and it's even worse than you thought. So,
Oh, okay.
we the Steam Machine, they basically on June 25th, same day that we got the pre-orders for GTA 6, they put the pre-orders up for the Steam Machine, and it's pretty bad. For 512 gigabytes, the Steam Machine is $1,049 without a controller. With a controller, $1,128. For 2 terabytes, $1,349 without a controller, and $1,428 with a controller. Now, mind you, we got a bunch of videos because people have had the Steam Machine for a while, and they did comparisons to the Xbox and PS5 and PS5 Pro. The Steam Machine is weaker than a base PS5 and the base Xbox Series X.
Uh-oh.
But is essentially like $200 to $500 more if you get the 2 terabyte version. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. The game struggles to even hit 4K 60 on most games. The game struggles to hit 1440p 60 on most games. Like, it's crazy. Now,
It's almost as if you can only play indie games on that bitch.
FSR 4 is gonna fix a lot of that though, which is basically gonna be like the big AMD version of DLSS that's gonna actually be comparable to DLSS because FSR is pretty bad right now.
Guys, I gotta go.
All right, Brody.
All right, bro.
So yeah, it's looking bad out here if you're trying to get into any new hardware. And then the next gen consoles are still supposed to be coming next year. The RAM shortage is supposed to be going until 2030. So it's not looking good. Anybody picking up the Steam Machine, Chuck? Steam Machine. This is your boy, Steam Machine.
Chuck.
Your boy Gabe needs a new super yacht. You know what I mean? Gabe Newell needs that new super yacht. You getting your copy? I said your copy. You getting your
Like Master Race
console?
is coming in last place right now. I guess no comment.
No comment on Steam Machine. All right. So yeah, that's everything going on with Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. But you know, there's always one company who stands up and shines the brightest when everybody's fumbling, and that's Nintendo. Because Nintendo was the best-selling console in May, obviously, the Switch 2. And it's the best-selling console in 2026 so far, for obvious reasons. It sold 5.9 million units in the last 12 months, only in the US. And it's the second fastest-selling video game hardware in the US in 1 month. Or sorry, in 1 year. Only the Game Boy Advance did better.
If that was the Game Boy Advance, though, like, that shit was everywhere.
And that shit was cheap compared to
Bro, the Game
what
Boy
we're
Advance
selling.
is everywhere, bro.
So they did really good in terms of sales, but we don't care about that. The Switch 2 also officially outsold the PS5 in Japan in 1.5 years.
Wait,
Not even 1.5 years.
No way.
1 year and 2 months was all it took to
No
outsell
way.
the PS5.
No way.
They have
Really?
sold 5,940,500 consoles of the Switch 2, and the PS5 is at 5,920 versus 5,940. So in 1 year and 2 months, they outsold the PS5. That's pretty crazy. But Nintendo didn't stop there. They were getting good sales. You know, they actually had their stocks have actually went down over 50% over the year. But that didn't stop them from raising the base salary of all of their employees by 10%.
Damn.
While Xbox and PlayStation are out here laying off everyone to meet their bottom line, Nintendo is sitting here with their stocks going down, still raising their employees' base salary. But remember, Nintendo is the evil one.
Now, where's Chuck at, man? I need a Chuck opinion right about now, man. He's the only one that can make me hate.
I need to know what the spin is for this one. Dude said, just wait till the Switch 2 Pro drop. I mean, with the chip shortage, do we want a Switch 2 Pro? That shit gonna be $900.
We'll wait until the prices drop. We'll wait till 2030.
Exactly. We don't need that right now, at least. Nintendo. He's at Nintendo showing off. Yeah.
Does anyone believe the prices of these chips are going to go back down? With the record profit that these companies are making.
Wait, who
you gotta
are these
remember,
companies, though?
if we got a new president and they take away tariffs.
Okay. Well, all I gotta say is that the AI bubble is gonna pop at some point because these companies keep losing money. They keep investing in AI and they keep losing money, and they keep thinking that at some point it's gonna balance out. And when it doesn't balance out, the bubble's gonna pop.
You know what happens then? They're gonna have to liquidate assets, and guess what? They're holding on to.
All right, what were we about to
so
say?
I will deal with losing money, but whenever these companies are doing their earning report, Randy, they are not losing.
They're losing money, but you know, like a company losing money versus like what losing money actually looks like is usually two different things, because these companies have way more money than they reasonably, and like it just takes them to lose a fraction of that for them to be like, oh, we have to panic now, start shutting down shit and fucking up shit, which makes no sense. But yeah, like Micron is the company that just did that 5-year deal. They locked in the price for 5 years. The terrible price, like the high ass price, they just locked that shit in for 5 years until 2030. So not getting any better anytime soon. But yeah, man, this is depressing, but
not for Nintendo, of course.
Yeah, like Nintendo, bro,
else.
They made so many good decisions. They chose not to chase the COVID boost. They didn't like start bulking up and buying studios and hiring all these people because of COVID. Because guess what? They said, yeah, this is gonna be temporary. We're not gonna be dumb and then like look stupid when this shit, like when COVID goes away and then people stop playing video games as much. And that's exactly what happened. They didn't invest all of their chips into live service games like PlayStation is. They're not investing into AI, and they've always had a bank of money just in case. they sit on a bank of money. They keep all of their employees happy, which keeps all of their products they keep coming out quality because they've been working with the same teams since the NES. Obviously, they got some new faces, but the same core developers from the NES days are still mostly there at Nintendo to oversee everything, to make sure, like, hey, you know, like, I see you trying to do something new, but what if you did this? Like, they're the shepherd, the new age, so that they are just as good, which is why we get games like Splatoon. But yeah, man, like, Nintendo always made the right bets. They never chased trends, which ended up biting them in the ass. Like, I don't see how people can just sit here and be like, yeah, Nintendo is the fucking devil, when
it's the ninja, bro. It's their loyalty.
Like, what they are, bro. You see how scary Mario is?
I understand, like, the lawsuit shit, bro. That's one caveat compared to everything else that they do.
And then you have Chuck's position, which is, hey, they should put their games on other consoles.
Then they wouldn't be Nintendo.
But they wouldn't be in a good position that they're in if they did that, though. See, that's the thing.
They need their hardware to
like,
sell.
if they did exactly what you said, they'd be in a bad position right now.
Exactly. They need
at least with hardware.
They need their software to sell their hardware, and they need their hardware.
Software. But oh yeah, no, I forgot. There were people who were saying that GTA 6 is $79.99 because Nintendo made Mario Kart World $79.99, and Take-Two and Rockstar would not have made it $79.99 if it wasn't for Nintendo.
Bro, I see people on Twitter right now. I would have paid $200 for this game. I would have paid $150. Like, shut your bitch ass up.
How long has that talk been going on? That talk has been going on for like 4 years, 3 years at the minimum.
It's still annoying.
Yeah, I paid $100 for GTA. I paid $150 for GTA 6. I paid $120.
Like, bro, they're having a going band for band over a stupid ass video. Like, what are we doing?
But the same type of people to say, bro, they're the pocket watchers, because they'll be like, just because we don't want to pay for it, they be like, y'all are broke. Nigga, stop. Why do you give a fuck?
Every time.
Why do you give a fuck if I'm broke or not? Nigga, shut your bitch ass up.
And they gonna be the main ones who gonna be pocket watching when they gonna come to your stream and see that you don't got the custom shop. Oh, you don't got that. You didn't get the Ultimate Edition? Ah, look at this guy. So yeah, bro, this game was always gonna be whatever price they wanted. This is Rockstar. They do not care what Nintendo did. Like, stop.
Exactly. Nintendo got no bearing on what they were gonna do at all.
They were like, we gonna make money. Hell yeah, sound good to me.
Like you said, they Debo.
But yeah. But as far as the Xbox stuff, Nintendo, anything y'all want to add on before we wrap up the show?
Good job, Miyamoto. You're doing fantastic.
Go Nintendo. Please drop the price on digital games.
They already did.
What else you want the price of physical is different on Nintendo?
Yes, it's $10 less if you bought digital.
Okay. Yeah, they're doing nothing wrong. Hey,
and
keep doing
they're
what
the
you're
only publisher who's doing that out of any console, anything. They're the only ones who make their digital games cheaper than physical. And then the funny thing is that Amazon, Walmart, they price match the digital for pre-order. So if you pre-order the physical game, you can get it for the $10 less price. But you have to pre-order. Once it goes live, it goes to the regular price of, so like Star Fox is $50 digital, but it's $60 if you buy it physically.
Okay,
And then if you
okay.
pre-ordered Star Fox, you could get it for 50.
That's what's up.
So yeah, like literally, their Star Fox, Splatoon Raiders, and Rhythm Heaven Groove were all under $50 if you bought them digitally. Which that's like, especially like Splatoon Raiders, because that's supposed to be one that's like one of their biggest franchises. The fact that they're willing to go that low for a Splatoon game, even if it is only single player, is still like a full adventure compared to like the little campaigns that they do for the multiplayer games.
Yeah.
So like the fact that they're going that low for $50 for a Splatoon game, like I'm happy about that. That means that they're actually considering what kind of budget goes
hello,
into
I'm
each
back.
game.
I mean, I'm here.
What up, Ace?
I want to say something.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You're-
Is $50 really that low for just you talking about the Raiders game, right?
Yeah.
Is it really that low for a campaign only game or campaign only game?
Yeah, because it's unlike the campaigns in Splatoon 1 through 3, it's actually co-op, and it's not just.
But you can't say
phase-based.
unlike. You can't say unlike because they have multiplayer.
Yeah,
You
they had a
know, this is
multiplayer,
just campaign. There is no like multiplayer PvP.
but they've also
It's just-
expanded what the campaign is. It's like, oh yeah, they got like the Halo campaign involved.
I would say
Or like Tiny Tina's Wonder World. or whatever.
$50 okay. Then I would have been like, all right, they trying to be cheap. and stuff.
Wait, wasn't Tiny Tina's Wonderland like $50, $60?
Yeah, actually, I think it was cheaper than that. But nah, this is like a way more robust campaign. Like,
I
this-
watched the video.
yeah, they did a lot
the-
more than what they do with the regular campaigns for sure. New weapons that aren't in the other games, new items. You have your companions that also fight alongside you, and then you got the 4-player co-op, which we have not had in the campaign before. So as long as it's not 6 hours like the actual campaigns are in Splatoon 1, 2, and 3, then I feel like
You
it's
want
gonna
it
be
to
worth
be
it.
double that?
Yeah, double, maybe more. 20 hours. I feel like 20 hours is good for 50. It don't need to be no 50-hour RPG. That's doing too much. But yeah, like Star Fox, obviously Star Fox.
Okay, I'm about the game regardless. I ain't gonna lie.
Them Xenoblade hours?
Yeah. Now we did get the price of Fire Emblem though. Fire Emblem is $80, which is the second $80 game. But if you get it digitally, it's $70. But still, $80 for Fire Emblem. Even though they know everyone who buys Fire Emblem fans are gonna be there no matter what, which is why they doing this. RIP me in particular. But yeah, they definitely teasing that price for that game. They're like, we gave y'all like three $50 games, one $40 game. But you gonna come off with that bread for that Fire Emblem.
You buying digital, Don?
Oh yeah, I'm on the digital, so it's not gonna be $80 for me. It's gonna be $70, which is the price that I expected it to be physically. But best believe Ocarina of Time is also gonna be $80. You know damn well they're not gonna make a Zelda game not the highest price possible. The next 3D Mario is probably gonna be that price. But things like Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, oh my god. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is definitely gonna be like $50. I think they already announced the price. I think it's $50 also. That should be $40. But it's better than what they were doing with the Switch One, where everything was $60 no matter how big or small the game was. They did not care. $60 for Kirby, $60 for Yoshi, $60 for Zelda. $60 for Mario. Like, I prefer them lowering and raising the prices depending on what kind of experience. But that's all I gotta say on Nintendo. Ace, GTA 6, did you want to get your takes for that? The price, the Ultimate Edition, any of that?
But I ain't gonna lie. We might have to do a late review next Saturday because I ain't had no time to really deep dive. Like I skimmed through it, but I ain't really deep dive and like read everything.
Okay.
I read more of the NBA The Run.
Oh yeah, the patch notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the roadmap.
Because I'm like,
NBA
man,
The Run looks
GTA
good.
is so far. It's so far from now. But I just been working crazy this week, so
I feel you. All right, with that, we can go ahead and get out of here then. That is it. That is all we have for you guys today. Thank you all for tuning in, and to all the people leaving comments in the chat. We do appreciate the support. Make sure you guys hit that like because we love you guys and it helps us grow this channel. If you're not subscribed and you enjoyed the show, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated for when Project Untitled goes live. Now let's go ahead and get these outros. Deadshot Teach, appreciate you for pulling up. Where can we find you? What you got going on?
All platforms that y'all teach. I'm gonna stream tonight. I might do like some more online Star Fox and something else. I don't know. I'm figure it out. But yeah, all platforms: Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. Same user, same handle. Deadshot Teach, and that's it.
All right. The Spirit of Truth, Lord Mars. Where can we find you? What you got going on?
You already know. You can find me on Twitch at the Lord Mars with the Z, all one word, and on YouTube at Lord Mars Gaming, all one word, also with the Z. No S's on my chesses. Feel me?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be trying to finish Lego Batman. I'm gonna be playing Lego Batman until
right. You been streaming that?
Huh?
You been streaming that?
I streamed it once. I'm gonna play it again because I've been looking. I've been watching anime and I've been looking at other games. So like I've been window shopping. You feel me?
Window shopper.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta beat that so I can hop on 007s because I still got 007 to play.
Bruh, I still haven't touched it since I started that. I need to get back on that. Ace, appreciate you for pulling up. Where can we find you? What you got going on?
yes, sir. You can find me at Year on Ace on Twitch with the 3 at the end, not a E. I'm gonna be playing a lot of NBA The Run, but I also need to get back to Samson. They updated the game a little bit, so maybe the bugs was pissing me off, so I had to stop playing.
Black Samson?
No,
Nah, it's a white dude. It's basically a game where you have to repay people and do different jobs, like beat people up or like races and all kinds of shit, like bounties to repay the people. And then like randomly in the game, like they be sending the people to come beat you up and you gotta fight them back and shit. And they be like, yeah, we coming for our money type shit. They like, yeah, if you don't have it. But bruh, some days I go without making no money because I be failing the missions. But the game pretty fun, yeah. It's a fun game to play while there's no GTA right now.
Oh, it's that GTA like game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like before you could steal cars, but now they added a new thing where you could steal a taxi basically and like Uber around this shit.
That's what's up. Chuck, you able to talk? Where can we find you? What you got going on? All right. Y'all can find him on Yuron Chuku on everything. Yuron Chuku, twitch.tv. Y'all can also find him in the Discord. So that's usually where he at. But as for myself, Don Otaku, you can find me on Twitter Pasta Feet F3ET. You can find me on twitch.tv/otaku_the_dawn. And you can find me right here on YouTube, where not only are we doing Project Untitled Gaming Podcast every Saturday live, but also Dual Wheel Gaming Podcast every Thursday, not live, but still live. And other than that, lordsofgaming.net. I got a shit ton of Summer Game Fest articles. Got my NBA The Run review coming out soon. Undisputed review also coming out. And of course, Star Fox. So check out those 3. And then that's really it for me. I don't think I'll be streaming anytime this week, but any final words for the people before we get out of here?
Do what you gotta do to play GTA. You feel me? If you gotta make a lemonade stand, if you gotta cut grass, if you gotta, you feel me, clean up around your goddamn house, do jits, clean up around your house, clean your room, you feel me, do chores or whatever. Hey,
technically, if you need to do any of that, you shouldn't even be playing GTA in the first place.
Hey, there's some people that buy their kids the games regardless, but hey.
We need Stu to tell us if it's okay for the kids to play GTA 6 or they gotta wait until they're 18 or 17. Is it 17 or 18? Yeah, 17 plus.
Yeah, they're gonna have to play with their big cousins. You feel me? Their big cousin gonna get the game.
Big cousin.
And they're gonna have to play with their big cousin or play, like, you feel me? Watch their dad. They can't even play. They're gonna have to watch their dad play the game. Hey.
Yeah. Stu Jersey said, nah, they need to read a book. Badass kids. All right, so we got the official dad message. Yeah, it's not happening. Y'all not playing GTA 6. Go read a book.
Yeah, hey.
Badass kids.
Hey. It's gonna be a sad holiday for y'all. Hey. Y'all getting nothing but cold for Christmas. Y'all baby kids.
But with that, let's go ahead and get out of here. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy your weekend, your week, your month, your year. GTA 6, not GTA 6, anything else. All that. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Peace.